7:04 right here on Today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Now in the 7 o'clock hour. Thanks for having us on your radio. Thanks for streaming us at Q92radio.com. And now, thanks for watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Glad to be with you guys on your September 5th, the day after Labor Day. Welcome. Hope you enjoyed your long weekend. Hope you enjoyed your time with your family, your friends, whatever you did. Hope you got out and enjoyed yourselves. We talked about earlier in the show. For us, our next paid day off, unless we take a PTO, Turkey Day.
Yeah, thanks.
About 3 full months away.
All right, cool.
A lot of people have. I know Jamie working in a bank has a ton more before that. We have Turkey Day. And we can take a day.
Yeah.
But paid day, Turkey Day. And that's okay. Because we have no choice. Anyway, hopefully you guys had a great time. Had a great time going to games, going to the fairs, hanging out.
Your weekend's over and you don't get a day off until Thanksgiving if you're like us.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
It's a long ways away. So I think about it, it makes me sad.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me sad.
It'll go fast.
Will it?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope it does. But anyway, what we got for you today? This hour in the 7 o'clock hour, say yes to the free dress cocktail event with Monty Dermott Gervasi. We have a pair of tickets to give away to that awesome event that you can be at here. 8 o'clock hour. We have Rage Room and tickets to see Everclear with the Ataris at the House of Blues.
Ooh, that's a good show.
Monday, September 11th. That's a week from today, I believe. Or Monday. It's Tuesday. And then for the stream, we're going to switch you up and go with a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park car pass. For those of you watching on the stream, all you got to do is like the live video stream. And what's a word we can use today?
Bananas.
Bananas. Put it in, maybe Johnny Bananas from The Challenge if you guys watch that show.
Am I the only one that sings the song to spell it? B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I get where you're going.
Okay.
Man. No? Okay. Guys, we already played Smash Mouth this morning for the guy from Smash Mouth.
I was so sad. I had a sick obsession with the song All Star.
Well, thank you, Jim Guy. But we did that, like one of the first things we did this morning. Texters wanted to hear that. And we already paid. And we even played Margaritaville.
Oh, good.
For Jimmy Buffett this morning.
What about Dreamweaver? Did you get that in? Because that was another sad death that came this morning really early.
I saw that.
Yeah.
They come in threes.
They do. It was just scary.
I didn't realize how old that guy was.
He was. He lived a very long life.
He was like born when my dad was born. I don't know why I thought he was way younger than that. It was a classic.
Yeah.
Gave us a great song.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Very, very sad.
we lost some music legends over the weekend.
Yep.
Pretty crazy. So they are right though. It does come in threes. So weird.
It does. It tends to.
It is just weird. So shout out to all of them.
Yeah.
707. And let's see here. We'll get into our stuff here. I want to keep us on time. I don't want to come back and make us late as always.
Yeah.
Keep us on time. It's Olivia Rodrigo. It's Vampire. It's Q92. We can do that. Text in your questions for Joe. What do you want to know about Jake?
Yeah, let's hear him.
Text him in. I'll ask Jake. He'll answer. You'll get to know him a little better. No questions too crazy. No questions too silly. Well, maybe. It depends on what you text in. Keep in mind, it's a radio show. If I can't read it on the air, I can't read it on the air. So don't be too gross now. I know the answer to this first one, but I'll ask him just so he can answer it. Does Jake have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Her name is?
Star.
That's a cool name.
It is, and it's her legal name. That was the first thing I asked her when I met her. It was like, is that your legal name? She goes, yeah.
You're like, that's not your real name.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe
so her parents named her Star.
Yep.
Okay. Where's she from?
Ashland, Ohio.
Is she there for college or
no,
she's
she
there?
lives there?
How did you meet her?
Bumble.
Yep. Great. You know what? Yes for Bumble.
Yes! 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 Yes!
And see, that's what I like Bumble, because the girl has to message you.
Yeah.
Even if you match, you can't talk to her unless she decides, I want to talk to you. So you met on Bumble, you matched, she messaged you, and you guys just hit it off?
Yeah, pretty much.
And how long you been together?
Almost 2 years.
Woo! That is a Bumble success story, everybody. How's about that? With us on the radio. Obviously, we're going to be getting a finalist for everyone watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. All you got to do, go to the live video, click the like, put a comment in there. Yes?
Nothing.
Oh, are you just pointing with me?
Yeah.
All right. I point to
We're
invisible
directing traffic on the
people.
video stream.
Sometimes when I see that, I think you want to say, like,
No.
like,
Nope.
I'm like,
Continue.
Nope. But you still have chances on the radio here with Nicolina right after us, with Keller this afternoon, and of course with Ryan. And you're not gonna do that one. You're not gonna do that one. Okay. We can play the game. We can play the game.
Well played. Played, Bigglesworth.
Radio didn't get to see that, but still.
No, but if you were watching.
So that's what you got. You got more chances. Keep listening. And if you are a finalist, 8:00 tomorrow. You guys know the drill. We're calling the winner, and if we're ending one contest, we're kicking off another one.
Jake's still laughing over there.
We're gonna do that. That was for Jake.
His face got real red, too.
Oh, Lord. Olivia Rodrigo and Vampire right here on today's hit music, Q92. Someone said, I had no idea Jimmy Buffett was even a billionaire.
Oh.
I don't think he spent his money.
I don't think so either. I think he was
a simple life.
He was really, really like a laid back guy.
He was.
Like his music truly was true to who he was as a person.
I mean, you think about all the touring, all the money, all the record sales, all the plays on radio, all the endorsements, all the businesses he had as well.
Do you want to know what's super funny though? He didn't really like margaritas.
I don't like cheeseburgers. But anyway, I don't like margaritas either.
But I'm just saying he had all
know.
the wasted away again in Margaritaville.
But you think of that man.
That wasn't his drink of choice.
He lived such a simple. This was not a man that went out spending lavishly. With all the money, the guy wore khaki shorts, flip-flops, and Hawaiian button-ups. He did not live an extravagant life. He truly was a beach bum.
Yeah.
He loved that life.
Yeah.
When you live that life, you're not out there, on your yacht spending millions of dollars, making it rain, as they say.
Yeah.
He didn't need it.
Yeah.
But the man, there's so many things. Doesn't he have restaurants? Doesn't he have
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't he have a liquor? Doesn't he have?
Oh, yeah. He has it all.
I mean, the
Now,
guy
don't
had
get me
it
wrong.
all.
He used to love margaritas, he said, but the problem was they got too sweet. Like mixers got too sweet. He really tried to cut back on sugar. I mean, the older you get, you got to watch that sugar intake. Anyhow, but his preferred drink of choice was tequila on the rocks with just a lime slice.
That's all he needed.
I mean, you just needed to go for it straight.
Time of his death, his net worth was an astonishing $1 billion.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I
don't know who got that, but
does he have a family? Like, I don't think he's married.
I don't have a lot of extensive knowledge of Jimmy Buffett's family.
He has 3 kids.
Yeah, James Slagsvold was his wife or girlfriend.
I was going to say, I don't think they were married.
Spouse, Jane Slagsvold.
Okay, they were married.
Married 77 to 2023.
Wow, that's a long time.
He was married before that to Margie Warshachek from 1979 to 1972. He's got 3 kids.
Yep.
So I don't know if they split that up between the 4 of them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Should be pretty nice for everybody.
Yeah. It's really sad. He died from skin cancer, but he really did lead that lifestyle. He was always out in the sun. He liked to be at the beach. He always performed if he could, like by the water.
And it was just a party.
Yeah.
It was just a good time for him and his fans. Like I have a friend, my friend Mike. He always would go to anytime Buffett was in town. Him and his wife would go and party with the Parrot Heads. So they're called.
Yep.
Always, they were Parrot Heads.
It was only a couple years ago he actually came through here in Ohio.
If he was in Cleveland, they went. If he was in Pittsburgh, they went. Didn't matter. I think they even took a bus there once, like a bus of Parrot
Heads.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Wish they had that for Bon Jovi.
What would you call them? What do they call Bon Jovi fans?
Old. Got a forecast from Mark.
Living on a prayer.
That's what we're doing. At this point, that's what we're all doing. It's Q92. We're asking you guys, someone breaks into your house. You got to defend your castle.
Yes, of course.
Someone storms your castle. What do you have to defend yourselves? Let's go to the phone line. Q92, hello, who's this?
Megan.
Megan, where are we calling from this morning?
Cortland.
All right. Oh, Cortland, Ohio. Okay, Lakeview High School. All right. What's in your house to protect you?
My German Shepherd.
Oh,
yeah.
I've
That's
always
great.
wanted that dog, even though they shed like crazy. One of the most
He is
protective, loyal
crazy, but
dogs.
Anybody pulls up our driveway, he'll know before we even know. We have guns and knives too, but he is our number one protector.
I totally
That's
believe
awesome.
that. Those dogs will die protecting their family.
Absolutely, they will. They're super loyal.
Oh, that's an awesome one. Thank you for the call. Always wanted a German Shepherd or a Husky. The two most expensive
With blue
dogs.
eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The piercing blue eyes that put the fear of God yet somehow seduce you. They do.
They do.
Let me see here. Let's go to the text line. A lot of you put in what it is you protect yourself with. Let's see what we got here. Hubby and I both have a loaded gun in each nightstand. Oh, she got it right there.
They're like Bonnie and Clyde.
Damn. Y'all go out guns blazing. 2 pitties. That'll do.
Yeah, that'll be good.
2 pit bulls. That would probably do. I imagine if someone broke into your house and came face to face with 2 pit bulls,
Yeah.
they'd probably
tap out and turn around.
We picked the wrong house. The
Yeah.
wrong house. Let me see here. Gun and golf clubs. A golf club can do some damage. Absolutely. 12-inch Black Beauty. I assume that's a gun.
Yeah.
But if not, well done. I sleep with a crowbar near my bed. Original, sir.
It is.
Original.
But like every night, I guess like neighborhoods, you just never know.
You don't know.
Right.
You don't know. 2 guns, a machete, stun guns, and a crazy wife.
I love it.
You are ready for
I love
you're ready
that.
for the zombie apocalypse, all that stuff. Well done. I have a collector's edition samurai sword. Now,
Oh.
I like that. Original.
Okay.
Original.
Do you hang it on the wall so you can just grab it like in what was that? Was it Rush Hour?
Yes, Rush Hour. They had the same. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's pretty good. Can you imagine you're going down a hallway and the owner comes out with a samurai sword?
Oh my gosh. I don't know that I'd be able to keep it straight. I'd be like,
Oh my God, I broke into the Ninja Turtles house. Unfortunately, I lost all my guns and ammo in a freak boating accident.
wow.
No good. That's a lot of money down the drain.
You had all of your guns on board the boat?
Yeah, what were you doing, Navy SEAL? What were you? You had all your guns and ammo on the boat?
Let's go for a boat ride. It's a gorgeous day.
Catch some bass and take over a country. I have a 9mm in the nightstand. Keep 1 in the chamber. Ball bats, swords, and knives. Now that's the third person with swords. Another clip.
How do you know that these were not our aircraft?
Some of the behaviors that we saw in a working area, we would see these objects being at 0.0 Mach, that's 0 airspeed, over a certain pieces of the ground. So what that means, just like a river, if you throw a bobber in, it's going to float downstream. These objects were staying completely stationary in Category 4 hurricane winds. These same objects would then accelerate to supersonic speeds, 1.1, 1.2 Mach, and they would do so in very erratic and quick behaviors that I don't have an explanation for.
It's real. They've always been real, folks. They've always been here.
A
All right.
skiff is a small flat bottom boat.
What?
Yeah.
What? A skiff is a small, flat-bottomed boat?
Oh, hold on. You can spell it different for military. I just saw it.
Okay, I was like, I don't know.
I was putting in SKIF. A military skiff is SCIF. And it says, is a sensitive, compartmentalized information facility with high security.
That makes a lot more
That
sense.
makes a lot more sense
Supposed to
than meeting them in the boat.
Meet me on my canoe, and I'll tell you about aliens in my...
We're gonna go for a ride in the dinghy and have a
Meet
conversation.
me at Lake Cable in my... I have a paddle boat. We'll go out in the middle of it where no one can hear
will
us.
hear us.
I'll tell you all about the aliens on my paddle boat.
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
Yeah. Wow, you have to go like off-site somewhere, like
Totally
off the grid.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Check out this photo. Christian, Lauren, Jake, here with you. Hope you guys had a great Labor Day weekend. Someone sent a text in and now I lost it. But they said they went and saw Boys to Men Dream Come True. I'm very curious how that concert was yesterday. I am asking anyone that went to Boys to Men to call the radio station at 330-450-9292 or text us 330-269-9292 or comment on Facebook, YouTube, or X. If you're at the show, how was it? Like, were y'all just sitting? I don't even mean this as a dig. I'm genuinely. Were y'all just sitting quietly?
Yeah. We just want to know the flow of the show, like how that went. We were very curious. First of all, we love Boys to Men.
We'll say the few pictures I saw looked like a hell of a crowd.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Looked like it did very well. But I'm just, like, were you guys able to, were they doing covers and stuff so you get up and dance? They do Motown Philly 6 times?
I don't know.
I would have loved to hear Water Runs Dry. On Bended Knee, I'll Make Love to You. I mean, the hits go on. We were just curious because of the type of artists they are. How much of a party atmosphere would you guys be able to have
Right.
at the Canfield? So I'm curious if you went to that show. If you could please let us know. We're genuinely curious. What was that concert like? Did you get to go to the Stark County Fair?
No.
Did not? Did you go to any fair?
No,
All right.
not this year.
I went to the Canfield Fair only. I got to this year. Had a great time. I went to the Canfield Fair.
I saw Jimmy got a little onesie. It was super cute.
Awesome.
My first Canfield Fair.
Canfield Fair. Walked around. He got a little snow cone.
I can't believe they have that merch. That's awesome.
They have some really cool merch there. It was really cool. It was nice. We went right after church. That's right. Before we went to church.
Look at
And
you.
then, we went right after that. Went over there. Took them around. We were there for like 3 hours. We didn't even realize it. So
They say time flies when you're having fun.
you know what's funny? We walked around looking at all the food, and we ate so little. I had a little bowl. I didn't get the bread bowl because it was like 90. And I was like, the more I eat,
Yeah, it was
the
really
more I'm
hot.
going to be walking around here feeling miserable at 90 degrees or 88 degrees. So I kept it light, just a little tiny bowl of Cavatelli meatballs. I forget the place, but their sauce was good. And then I did get a cinnamon roll, Molnar's cinnamon roll. That's a famous thing out there.
Oh
to
yeah,
get.
people were texting about that Friday.
Yeah, I got a Molnar's cinnamon roll, and that was fantastic.
How did it chalk up with your Cinnabon obsession?
Cinnabon still might be. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm all for mom and pops.
That's
and all
like
that.
him with Crumble. He will not sway from Crumble now.
Uh-huh.
Now that he's had it, he's
And
ruined.
Crumble and Boardman. The opening date is 9:15. I'll see you there,
Oh
Crumble.
my goodness. You have 10 days, Bigglesworth.
I'll be there with my medication in hand. I'll pop the pills right
Metformin in the pocket.
Metformin right to the gullet right before I walk in the store. I'll be like, give me a ton of your cookies. So, but I had a good time. It was cool. The fair is a fair. Very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
See a lot of folk.
Yes, you do.
A lot of interesting folk.
All kinds of walks of life.
They're all there. We're good. And I was glad we went during the day because some of these fairs get a little rough at night.
I've heard.
Like,
yeah.
Fights, brawls.
Oh, yeah.
They seem to happen the same days at the same time every year. And like clockwork, unfortunately, Canfield Fair had happened again.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm like, let's go during the day.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be there when those people, you know what I mean? Like
Hasn't law
the
enforcement
people that want to
caught
start
on?
fighting, they'll go there to get into a brawl.
Yeah.
Like, God.
Yeah, but you would think that the law enforcement would catch on and be like, waiting.
There's a lot of security there.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of. I mean, they have a damn observation deck there.
Like a prison yard?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, they do. They got cameras everywhere. You'd think the kids would know, too. You know, there's cameras everywhere.
Right.
HD cameras everywhere.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot you guys film your own fights so they can be used against you in a court of law.
What else did you do this weekend?
Genius. Yesterday, we went to my brother's for a swim with Jimmy.
Oh, nice.
That was really all we did. We slept in. God, it was nice to sleep.
Oh, my gosh, Christian. I did so good with turning my alarms off, and wouldn't you know, I got a spam call at like, it was before 8 o'clock. I thought it was 8 that they could start calling, but it had to have been like 7:45. I was so angry.
That was tough.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, I slept till like 10 yesterday. It was so good.
I can't go quite that late. I think the latest I slept this weekend was like 9.
So it was just nice. It was nice to have a day off, a Monday to just sleep in, and went for a swim, then came home, relaxed, and here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah,
so,
it was nice having the extra day.
Gotta say, too, we had it, man. What an awesome night Jeep night was on Saturday.
Yeah, it looked fantastic.
It was amazing. It was packed. It was a great event. And I'm very happy to announce we had our very, very first sub-hub hug. A YouTube subscriber got a hug from Jake.
Are you serious?
It happened.
Yes.
Did you take a picture?
I did not.
We did not take
You
a picture.
guys, seriously, what?
We were just happy it happened.
We could have showed everybody this morning.
Well, imagine it.
I'm disappointed in you both. I'm glad you got your hug.
I thought about it. It crossed my mind, but I was like,
It never crossed my mind. I was just like, wow, a real sub hug.
And
look
I
at
believe that
it
this
was
is
a little
the
bit of an
honest
awkward
to God truth.
situation.
Yeah,
so.
I was like, wow, look at that, a sub. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So he got his very first sub hug. Other listeners were like, oh, that's Jake.
Congratulations. Oh, that's so good. You were like recognized. Jake's awesome.
It was a great event. AJ Armour did an amazing job. It was just fun. It was fun watching Jeeps. Some of these Jeeps, these guys must have put $100,000 in them.
Of course.
Besides what they paid for them.
Yeah.
They were crushing the cars. It was a great time. Can't wait for next year.
Aren't they worried about damaging their Jeeps?
No.
Oh.
No, they're not.
I would be like.
I mean, you got to sign that waiver before you take it over.
I know you do. I mean,
it's on you.
Yeah. No, I know.
It was on you, but it was a great time. Really cool hangout. Our music was awesome. We were blasting music for everybody, and pretty cool.
Good. I'm glad it was a good turnout.
And boy, did everyone want those Shinedown tickets.
Oh, good.
We'll be calling our winner today, I believe, from that. But you signed up for Shinedown. I think everyone there came over and tried to sign up for Shinedown.
That's awesome.
That show is tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it is. Well, then they better call them today, because
Yeah.
I got to send somebody tickets today.
Yeah, we have that going on. So that was a good weekend. That was a good event. You always like when you're at a Q92 event for it to go well. And I was like, yes, this went very well.
Good.
I had to poop at the Canfield Fair on Sunday. It was so hot in there.
Ew,
I've never sweated that much pooping, someone said.
So nasty.
I have a 4-day work week, so I always have Mondays off, and that Monday morning sleep hits different. It does.
It's true.
It does. On a Monday, you're like, wow, this is amazing. That was basically my week. Jeep Jam, the fair, and swimming at my brother's. That was my week.
That's good. I'm glad.
And now fairs are all over. Now everyone's back to school.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we could. I don't want to, but now we got to focus on fall.
Yeah, I had my first iced pumpkin spice latte this weekend.
Have you put up fall decorations yet?
I have not, but only because my husband limits that
Good for him.
because he's like, listen, we need to get through Labor Day. The first day of real fall's not till the 21st. You can calm down.
Amen. Amen, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
I know people already got. There is a house by my brother's already has their Halloween stuff out.
See, I can't go with Halloween till like the very last week in September.
Their Halloween stuff is already out in their yard.
But I have there's 2 sets of decorations here. I have fall decorations.
There's no go
And I
fall,
have Halloween.
then Thanksgiving.
Well, but see, my fall decorations go out and they stay out through Thanksgiving. There's like 2 pumpkins I add that say like give thanks. But, you know what I mean? Like
So the
fall
Halloween or edition.
Yes, to the fall. And then we take the Halloween away after Halloween and leave the other stuff up until Thanksgiving.
Someone said hunting season's next.
Yeah, that's coming.
Fall is the best. I would disagree. I would tell you I like summer, but
I love fall.
you know, if you guys like 50 degrees, cloudy every day, and dead trees, I guess celebrate. So blanking pumped. Football is back. Yeah. I'm excited too. I got Patrick Mahomes, one of my leagues.
Oh, look at you. My daughter was so excited because she had her draft over the weekend, and not only did she she kept Patrick Mahomes. They have a 1-keeper league, so they keep 1 player. But she got Travis Kelce, too, so she was pumped. She came home in such a good mood.
I'm projected to finish 7th, though.
Well, that's not good. What rating did you get on your draft?
I didn't get one of those. I got one of those for my NFL draft. I didn't get one from ESPN. I got one. I got a B on my one on the NFL fantasy app I did on Sunday.
Yeah.
My one yesterday, I thought I always get one, but I didn't.
No.
I'm projected. I had the 9th pick in the draft. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say, not to call a friend out, Bill, but they did a special thing for the order of the draft, right?
Yep.
It was done at Bill's house, who's our commissioner.
Did Bill get number
and
1
wouldn't
pick?
you know who got the number 1 pick in the draft?
Well done, Bill.
Now, I'm not saying, I mean, that's a lot of luck. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, you know, I had such a hard time, like anxiety-wise, for leaving Aaron Rodgers behind because he's been on my fantasy team for 9 years. And a listener said, go with Jalen Hurts, and I did. So thank you for that. I have Jalen Hurts, and then Kirk Cousins is my backup. So.
Nothing wrong with Jalen Hurts.
I know.
Listen, he posted a video of like dogs and his daughter or whatever picking like everyone's names. But couldn't you have before that said,
Bill,
grab that ball? Couldn't you have easily been like, I haven't even watched the video.
because you know it's rigged.
I haven't watched
Your mind's made up.
I don't know. I have no real evidence. I'm just saying it's very odd.
Christian, it's the luck of the draw.
That the guy who's the commissioner and who was releasing the order of the draft an hour before the draft happened.
Yeah.
Just happened to get the number 1 pick.
I'm just saying, my daughter, they tried to come at her because she's the commissioner of the league, and
you're right.
They
Being a
do the
commissioner
random.
sucks.
It does.
Because everyone yells at you for everything.
Hold on a second. She's also the only girl in an all-boys league. So not only is she the commissioner, she's the only girl. I will say they respect her, though. She made them cupcakes yesterday, so
That's
they
one way
piped
to do
down
it.
a little
Through
bit.
a man's stomach. Yay for fall, go away heat.
Yeah, I'm with you. Not just this kind of heat. I'm okay with like 70s. Next week is going to be my prime. Like, that's my prime time.
Is it going to cool down already next week?
Yeah. Like
already?
After Thursday, it's like foreseeable low 70s.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought
Not like, no, not like 50s, but I'm saying 70s are great.
Attack.
That's like you're going to be able to sleep with the window open because lows will be in the 50s.
I don't believe that. That's asking for danger. Unless you're on a second
Why?
floor.
Oh, and I tagged you on something over the weekend and you didn't even respond. It was the coolest
What
thing
was it?
ever. I might have even have considered getting it for you for Christmas.
You sound like Jamie and my mother.
Well,
you never liked my posts, Christian. Sorry, Mom. You know, I post things. You don't like them. I'm sorry.
That's right. You should like her stuff. Anyhow, this was a bird feeder with a camera in it.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah. What was on? It was half off on the site that I tagged you on.
Was it Temu?
No, it wasn't on Temu.
No.
I still haven't pulled the trigger on that, but I have about $180 worth of stuff in my cart.
I believe you. 7:33. Let's take a look at sports.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Guardians lost to the Twins 20-6 last night at home. They're now 66-72 on the season, 6 games behind the Twins in the AL Central. The Guardians will play the Twins again tonight at 6:10 p.m. Progressive Field. Tanner Bybee will be on the mound for Cleveland. Last night in college football, Duke beat Clemson 28-7. And finally tonight, the Akron Rubber Ducks are on the road tonight to take on Richmond. 6:05 as first pitch. The Ducks are 62-64 in the season. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. You think of the worst concert you ever went to, Jake?
I haven't been to very many concerts, actually. I think I maybe went to like 3 or 4 in my life. So
Who were the three?
I saw AJR twice.
So that's 2 of the 3.
Of course, the Wiggles when I was little.
Oh, my God. Yes.
And A Day to Remember.
I'm not counting the Wiggles.
I'm not either, really. So 3. A Day to Remember in Mansfield Reformatory and AJR twice.
I like A Day to Remember. That's like a heavy emo band.
Yeah.
Well, I'm adding to random facts about Jake. Once attended a Wiggles concert.
Yeah. And then I gave the dinosaur a rose.
What?
The dinosaur. Dorothy the dinosaur? She's green. She likes to eat roses.
Wiggles?
Yeah. She likes to eat roses. That's her thing. So
You gave her a rose?
Yeah. We went to the gas station and bought a rose and I gave it to her.
What?
What do you mean, what? What?
You went to a Wiggles concert. Apparently, the dinosaur loved roses.
Yes.
You bought a rose.
Yes.
And you handed it to her.
I believe so. Or I gave it to somebody that was like collecting them. But I think I remember her taking it from me.
All right, let's update you guys. Random facts about Jake now. Let me hit save on my document here on the this is reminiscent of my old list of why I was single. This is random facts about Jake. Passed out on Millennium Force. Can juggle and ride a unicycle. Wants to wrestle an alligator. May have killed his twin brother. Thinks Dora the Explorer is hot. Cuddles with his bearded dragon. Goes to Walmart and Grandpa's Cheese Barn for fun. Doesn't know what states border Ohio. Has never been to the strip club, now at age 24. Loves SpongeBob. Dated all his coworkers at the Jackson McDonald's. And now once attended a Wiggles concert and gave the dinosaur a rose.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
pretty good.
There's our list of random facts. Rando facts about Jake. .37 right here on today's hit music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out with you. African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass to give away. If you go to the live video stream, click the like button and type in the word banana. You are entered, and we'll give that away at the end of the show today. So do that, if you will. Listen to this. An average of a survey of 2,000 Americans found that the average employee hasn't received a raise in 3 years.
I believe it.
3 calendar years. That is interesting to me.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not interesting to me. It's
You think you're like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Huh?
I will say, I mean, there are some companies that really do it right. Like, to me, from a management perspective, I think it's better to give your employees cost of living increases and do it annually. Because
It's something.
It is. And I find that when you wait 3 years, that so much has changed. That's when employers fight it, because the employee's like, look, I need a chunk. I can't, none of this 2% crap. You see what I'm saying? Because I haven't had a raise in this long. I mean, think about it this way. If 3 years ago, so it would have been 2020 during COVID, if you hadn't had a raise during that time or since then, look at how much has changed. We're in the middle of inflation right now.
Yeah.
Cost of living has increased. Fuel has increased. So now you have an employee who wants a very, healthy increase. When if we would have just been increasing it incrementally over time to cover those bases, you wouldn't have to chunk it out.
Yeah. 3 years. Wow, that's interesting. Side note, not to go because I want to stay on this, but the the not daughter, we're looking for her first job.
Yeah.
You know, she's about to get her license.
Yeah.
She wants a job. We want her to have a job.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. There's places like as a teenager you want to work and maybe you might think aren't cool. But man, and there's some places she's already got applications for. She's filled out. I'm actually proud of her. But by the other day I was getting gas at Sheetz and they had signs that said $17.50 an hour. Yeah. Now, for an adult, okay, but for a high school kid, no.
I don't know that I would let my kid work at a gas station.
But all right, we're not at like
only
Charles
because
Jiffy Lube in a bad part of town.
I understand.
Make
but
some schmuffins in the back, some swings.
Okay, but if that's for what that's for, and not a management or night shift or something like that they have a hard time staffing, because sometimes they'll lure you in like that too. They'll have a rate and they'll be like, "Oh no, that's the guy that's willing to come in at 1 and work till like 4 in the morning."
Hey, listen, you can always quit.
I know.
I've done it. I told you I quit that job at the parking deck at YSU after day 1 when they lied to me.
Yeah.
When all of a sudden it was the landscaping job of the campus.
I would have loved to have seen your face.
Well, in summer, parking's also landscaping.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
it's
really?
Like the whole bait and switch thing.
I'll see you later. That was consider this my 1-day notice.
Yeah.
Liars.
This is all I'm saying. My nephew worked for a gas station and had issues all the time. He worked evenings. Sometimes he didn't even work all that late, and he had issues. And I think it's because they looked at him and they thought, oh, this kid's young. I'll just roll right over him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to an extent, you have to let them, because usually you're by yourself.
What? I think there's a good life lesson there, too, whether it goes bad or good.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want my kid to find out.
You learn what you don't want. You learn how you don't want to be treated. You learn what kind of job you won't accept.
Right. Or how you'll be talked to. But I don't, I don't know.
Try living in Florida where rent is due every month. Well, it's due every month in Ohio.
Yeah, we have monthly rent.
Yeah, that's not like it's optional here. No.
Right.
Would you like to pay rent? At least
this month?
12,
No, next month?
Fair enough.
Okay, cool.
I'll talk to you in October. At least $1,200 there, food, gas, etc. How does a human being even survive off that?
Yeah.
Someone said, that was for a supervisor. $13.50 to start at Sheetz.
Okay, but $13.50 is not bad.
Still not high school?
Right.
It's not bad for a high school kid.
I mean, my daughter makes...
Listen, that's not where she's going to end up working. But I mean...
Right.
I was like, that's pretty good for a, high school
I was going to
kid.
say, my daughter makes where she works about $10. It depends on how long she's there. She gets a flat rate, and sometimes she's only there for a couple hours, and other times she's there for 4 or 5 hours. So... But it works out to be like $10 an hour.
Listen to this. My daughter went to work at Jimmy John's for $10 an hour when she was 16. When she graduated, she put her 2 weeks notice in to find a better paying job. They said, name your wage. What do you need hourly to stay? Super proud of her. She said $13 an hour, and they changed it the next day.
Nice. Because she obviously was a very good employee that they did not want to lose. And that's what you have to do to retain employees. I mean, if they're worth it, then pay them.
Sheetz will help pay for your college, too, someone said on the text line.
Oh, that's a good thing. I would feel different if she was working in the food part.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Like not
back.
running register.
Yeah. I worked night shift at a gas station when I was 19. It wasn't a bad job. The local police, fire, etc. were always coming in to get coffee in the middle of the night. I actually felt very safe.
Well, if it's still like that, then I would feel much better about it, too. And I think it's different for girls than guys. See what I'm saying?
It can be. My question, let me see. Chipotle pays towards college, too.
Nice. I'd love to work there, but I would eat my way through my paycheck. I love me some Chipotle.
Why do we always out of guac?
I do love Sheetz, too, though. Listen, I get made fun of, but it is so true. The spicy chicken Caesar salad at Sheetz, don't sleep on it. It's so good.
Someone says, pay me my worth, not my time.
Yeah.
What's your worth?
What
is time?
I was going to say, you want to know mine?
What is time? I'm curious, though, on the whole a raise thing. Last time, how long has it been since you got a raise at your job? Let's see if it holds true from what that survey was. That says 3 years. It's been 3 years since people got a raise some of their jobs. How long has it been since you got a raise at your job? 330-450-9292. The phone number. You can also text 330-269-9292 or comment on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. Let us know. It's Q92. Who's ready for a Kansas will tell you this. One of the things that happened in vacation Sunday night, Ocean City had a tornado warning. And they don't get tornado warnings. It's much more rare.
So they are like
than it is here.
The people in the South, when they get snow, they really overreact. Were they like that?
No one cared.
No one cared.
No one cared.
They were like,
No one cared on the
we
boardwalk.
never get them. Nothing's gonna happen.
No one cared on the beach. Beyonce cared. We're on the fifth floor. We're on the fifth floor with our 4-month-old baby. She cared.
Yeah.
And I went around and I found on Facebook a local. There's a Baltimore station, but they do weather for Ocean City as well.
Yeah.
So I found that and I was watching one of their weather guys live. And I'm not even saying this to like, oh man, Mark John. The difference in quality of information and communicating between Mark Johnson and other weather people around the country, you guys do not understand how good we have it. I swear to you, I'm not saying that out of any type of, because he's on the show or because I just like him. This guy was so bland and so just, there were like moments where like you would just, his radars were on and I'm glad he did what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was absolutely helping.
He was giving you the information.
But talk about doing it on an NPR way. And you don't get radio, you don't NPR, you know what that means. But like as bland as you can be.
Yeah.
There'd be times where you just see the radars on the screen and he wouldn't talk for 10, 15, 20 seconds. Because he was getting information. I'm not trying to bash him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You realize how good he is at his job, whether he's doing severe or winter weather, when you see somewhere else in another market doing.
Yeah.
Because he tells you down to the street, down to what, if it's, what to be afraid of, what not, what to. And he was just like, I'm not seeing rotation.
Well, when I watched
there would just be this. And you're looking at the screen and you're like,
oh, I guess that's good.
I'm like, anything else? I'm on the 5th floor. Anything else? I don't think it's a tornado. I'm like, sir. But I'll tell you this. The boardwalk, they didn't care.
Yeah, everybody stayed out.
They didn't care. Everyone's like, we don't get tornadoes. All right, we'll get a storm. We get storms. We don't get storms. And no tornadoes.
Well, fair enough. They know. I mean, that's like, it took me a long time to realize that in Ohio, we don't get typically we don't get big tornadoes. Even if we have tornadoes, it's like an EF1, maybe an EF2. You know what I mean?
Biggest one we ever had was 85.
Xenia? Wasn't that a pretty big one?
That might have been a pretty big one, yeah. But 85 in like, in the Youngstown area, that Niles one, that tornado that was like an F4 or F5, and it was on the ground for over an hour. Went into Pennsylvania.
Yeah, 1974 you'd get killed 36 people.
Yeah. That is crazy.
That was, what EF was that? I'm trying to find it, but I know that was a big, big one. Like they still talk about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I 1,000% agree with you, Christian. Other weather people are awful compared to Mark Johnson. When there's bad weather, it's the only one that I tune into, so I know what the heck is going on. It's great. That's why I tell you guys to follow his social media, because Facebook Lives are fantastic for both winter and summer weather.
Q92.
Hot and muggy weather for your Tuesday. Sunshine, a few scattered clouds, a high near 90 degrees. Overnight clear and starry with a low near 68. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
On your Tuesday morning. That's Miley Cyrus and Flowers right here on today's hit music, Q92. Let's go to the text line. I want to find out last time you guys got raises. We were talking about a study we saw. Been 3 years since a lot of people got a raise from their employer. Let's see what you guys had to say. Someone just texted here. If you want to be treated like crap, drive a tow truck. It's not my fault your car broke down. It's not my fault the police busted you for whatever and they called me to tell you.
That's true.
Yeah, fair.
It's not the tow truck driver's fault, people.
No. I received a 50-cent raise, and then they turn around and cut my hours. I've been there 14 years. I've never missed a day of work. The old raise/cut.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, people do that. Hey, here's more money. We're cutting your hours. I'm like, well, wait, doesn't it? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
We hire 15-year-olds and up at my job to be either hospitality aide or start around 14 an hour. You could become an STNA and make about 18 an hour. I can't imagine making that as a high schooler.
I did that. I was an STNA when I was in high school still.
What Olive Anthony says, I don't have a dollar, but I don't need a dime. All right.
Philosophical.
Got a raise September 1st. I get one every year.
Oh, good for you.
Oh,
So does Tony.
uh,
I'm like, wait, he's like, we had our reviews today. I'm like, oh,
no, so does Jamie.
okay.
So does Jamie.
Yeah.
By the way, good luck today, girl. We usually get a minimum of 2% raise every year. Something.
Yeah. No, it's nice to just know that you're acknowledged and
Got a raise 6 months ago. Prior to that, it had been 4 years.
Oof.
That about checks out.
yikes.
Last raise was October 2022.
Okay, so that's only been a year. Not
We-
even.
We got a 40% raise,
40-cent raise.
40-cent raise for cost of living this year. That doesn't even buy a tank of gas, rolling eye emoji.
Well, hold on.
Hold on. She got her calculator.
Yeah, trust me, you want me to use it too, because so you figure an 8-hour day. You're right, it doesn't.
It's
It's like
wanted to tell,
$3.20.
I
2
wanted to tell
days
you
worth
you were
of
wrong.
work.
Yeah.
2 days worth of work will buy you a gallon of gas.
We get one every 9 months. Let me see. And the COLA pay. What's that?
I don't know.
What's the COLA pay? Get a raise and profit sharing every year. Heritage cooperative locations all over Ohio, always hiring. Great country.
COLA stands for cost of living adjustment. So
Oh.
not only do they get a raise, they also get a bump because of the cost of living.
Look at you.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Oh, good for you.
I went 2 years, got so much pushback for even $1. That's when I went job shopping. Nowadays, they say if you want to get an increase, you have to move jobs. And I found that to be extremely true.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, where I worked, raised their prices 5% every year to cover cost increases for materials and products sold, but couldn't even consider giving raises to employees for the same thing we were going through.
Well, that's if their prices are increasing, the materials and all that kind of stuff, how do they not assume that their employees' day-to-day expenses aren't increasing as well?
They don't care.
No, I know. That's true.
Been 3 years since I got a raise. Left my job after 6 years because I was training new hires who were starting at 20 an hour, and I was told I was capped at 18. For the first time ever, I asked for what I knew I was worth. The new job said yes. I got a $5 raise and kept my 3 weeks vacation. I was giving up leaving the old job, and after 90 days, I got a $1 raise. My old job never gave me a full dollar raise. Always speak up for you. Wow. I'm an industrial maintenance technician. I've had $13 in raises in the last 3 years.
Oh, good for you.
And some of you are getting hooked up. 18 an hour at Five Guys.
Woo, I'll make burgers.
Damn. Every year and roughly around 3% or more, they get a raise. I haven't gotten a raise in 6 years. Ugh. The only raise they gave me in 4 years was the middle finger.
Oh, hey.
5.2% in March. I get one yearly.
Oh, good for you.
Jealous. We got our first dollar raise in 3 years due to COVID. I work for a small family-owned company, and they struggled.
I get it. I do understand. And really, if there's a commitment, see, and I think it all comes down to two, like inner office workplace privileges and perks. You know, like how do they treat you? Are you able to be flexible and leave for a doctor's appointment or be there for your family? Like all of that you must take into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes a really good place to work makes it more acceptable pay-wise, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes the pay a little more acceptable because
Yeah.
there's flexibilities you wouldn't normally have
Correct.
at another job.
Yes.
That's fair. I say go on strike like the UPS drivers. get what we want. More money. Also, I did get a raise of about $3 around a year ago and supposed to be getting another one soon. I'm a nurse in a nursing home.
Very nice.
Text, I sell alcohol for a distributor. Pay is commission-based, so I got a large raise during COVID, LOL. If I want a raise, I got to sell more. Keep drinking, folks. There's a little bit of an idea of raises. And some people are doing great.
Yeah. Other people, they've gone years.
Yeah. It's interesting. 7:55. Now, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, we got a couple things for you. We have a pair of tickets to see Everclear with the Ataris at the House of Blues in Cleveland on September 11th. I love Everclear. I used to love Everclear. Santa Monica, Father of Mine.
Oh, yeah.
I Will Buy You a New Life. AM radio. I could go on.
Yeah.
And the Ataris with hits of their own. An amazing cover of Boys of Summer.
Yep.
And to hear that live is fantastic. So we have that for you. Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. If you're watching on the stream right now, you'd like to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, just like the live video stream and type in bananas in the comments. You'll be entered for that. 9 o'clock hour. Say yes to the free dress cocktail event. We got a pair of tickets. Go see that event with Monty Durham at Gervasi. That's Friday, September 15th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. We'll give that away in the 9 o'clock hour. That's all coming up. 7:56. It is Flow Rider right now and Wild One on Q92. You ever been put in the friend zone, Jake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, lots of times.
I'm quite familiar with that.
When did you find out you were in the friend zone?
Pretty much right away.
Right away? What's a key to you? How do you know?
They don't know. They don't show interest. They don't want anything to do with you. Or they might be in a relationship already.
See, I don't consider that friend zone. I just consider that like she's dating someone.
Yeah.
But it's been there. I saw an article on 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And we all know, guys, friend zone is a terrible place to be if you like a girl. I like you. You're a buddy. Oh. I mean, in your head, you just hear, no! Oh, you said buddy? Did you call me buddy? Oh, son of a bee stick. We've all been there. Well, maybe some of you have. A lot of you have realized, oh no, I'm the friend. I think a good sign is when she's telling you about other boys.
That's
you need to realize. I'm the guy you talk to about the guys. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh no. I found an article of 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And listen, I always say too, you're entitled. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to like them back.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I don't think it's rude if I'm like, I like you. I don't like you that way. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It sucks. But a lot of times us guys, we tend to get pissed.
Yeah.
And start like, just because I like you.
Right.
But it says the reasons why that we get friend zoned is, I'll go through the list real quick. She's not sure what kind of guy you are yet. That's not what we're all about.
Okay.
She's going to keep you the friend zone. She's too familiar with you.
Yeah.
You guys know each other too well. There's no mystery. There's no, wonder what he's like. Just get too close. She probably likes someone else. It says. She might be too busy right now for a relationship. You both know each other's history too well. See, I always thought that could be a positive thing.
It could.
Because, I know your secrets. You know mine. There's no lies here. There's no secrets here. Let me see. She could be dealing with stuff in her life. Could be. She could want to get to know you first, not as a buddy. She genuinely just wants to be friends with you. That's probably it. So those are eight reasons why they put you in the friend zone. It happens.
It does.
It happens, but like I said, for me, I always, if I got put in the friend zone, I knew that my telltale was usually when any girl would start telling me about her boy trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. But you like this.
Not me, but
Oh, I got you. That's when I do I do my little slow fade. I would do my slow fade into the darkness.
Yep.
Be like, exit stage left. And then I want to know people who met who they're with without the help of anything. Internet. No dating sites, no eHarmony, no Facebook, none of that. You text in here. Let's see. Maybe this will help you guys. You know that when they tell you singles, they go, well, you got to get out there and meet somebody. But, well, where? Let's find out where. Met at work. 14 years together, married 9. One for work.
Yeah.
Met my wife in 98. I don't believe there were online methods at the time. Well, where'd you meet her? Where did you guys meet? My best friend met her husband in a bar on Halloween. Married Fred Flintstone and still together 15 years later.
Oh, that's a cute story.
There you go. Bar, Halloween party. How about that? That's where they met.
I wonder if they have a Bam Bam.
They might. Or if they do Bam Bam.
Well, I'm sure they do.
If they have a kid, Bam Bam. They did Bam Bam.
Right.
Been with my man for 8 years now. We met through mutual friends. The old mutual friend still works.
Yeah.
Met my husband at a friend's house party.
See, I think friends are good because they know your personality and the other person's personality. So I don't mind a good friend fix-up for people. You know what I mean?
It's great. You should just stop at the first sentence. Met my wife at Chives. Fantastic. That is the Barn Alliance, my friend.
Love Chives.
Her and I had mutual friend. The mutual friend and her came up to me and introduced herself. We talked for a while that night, exchanged numbers. Started dating a few weeks later. Chives, where you can find love. I met my husband at Screwy Louie's in Akron 25 years ago. I was on the dance floor. He came up behind me and danced to the song Next Too Close.
I love that story.
I've been to Screwy Louie's.
Me too.
I've been to Screwy.
Fun fact for part of my bachelor, or no, it was my 21st birthday. We went to Screwy Louie's in Akron.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I remember seeing girls that weren't. Girls just started dancing topless.
At Screwy Louie's?
Yeah.
Not the night I was there, but okay.
Great night. I met my girlfriend through a friend, but my girl also worked at Taco Bell.
Oh, I have one. My husband and I met when I was working for the cleaning company that cleaned his company's offices. He thought I was good looking. Word got back to me. The rest is history. 15 years together. That's actually my cousin.
Cleaned her office.
That's how they met.
Now it cleans her heart. Soup with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless
love
it's
me some soup. But after, I love soup. You know what? Only a couple soups I like. Wedding soup and chicken noodle. That's it. But I love it. I'll have like 2 bowls, big bowls.
Yeah.
An hour later, I'm like, well, now am I going to eat?
Do you put crackers in your soup?
No.
Why?
Oh, that's for serial killers.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't do.
Jake, do you eat crackers in your soup?
I don't eat soup.
What?
Of any kind?
No.
Fair enough.
Not fair enough. Who doesn't like soup?
Not me. I mean, I'll eat chicken noodle, but it's been years, and if I was given a choice, I would not eat it.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine my fall and my winter, my life without soup.
Yeah.
There for a while, I was eating soup every day for lunch.
I borderline got into a fight with the fiance about food yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. You ever like have a conversation with your significant other, and when it's over, you're sitting there going, "Are we fighting?" Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, like
Tony.
You got some feelings about this? Yeah.
Is this like a thing right now?
Is it done, or are we gonna have chewed in a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah. I had one of those. I had one of those over dinner because she wanted to make a chicken recipe that she looked for. It's 8:03 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. 8 o'clock hour. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you, waking you up. Hope you guys are having a good start to your Tuesday. Kind of got a Monday feel, but it's Tuesday. Think about that as you go through today. If you're like, ugh.
I know. That's what I kept telling my kids because they didn't want to go back to school today. I'm like, look, it's a 4-day week. You already did a 5-day week last week.
It's Tuesday. It's fine. Or, it'll be Friday again and the first weekend of NFL football.
I know. I'm so excited. Literally so excited.
Oh, God, it worked out so perfect for me because although I'm a Bears fan till I die, my second favorite team is the Browns. I root for the Browns all the time. My whole life, I rooted one of them to win.
Yeah.
And the way the schedule works out, Browns and Bengals at 1, Bears, Packers at 4:25.
I know what you're doing for 8 hours.
Woo! I cannot. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas. I got my fantasy teams ready to go. God, it's been so long, NFL. It's great to have college back. It's great to have high school back. But now, the cherry on top. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Ladies, I'm sorry. Your husbands, your fiancés, your boyfriends, even your side pieces, they're just not going to want to hang out with you as much on Sundays. Not until maybe after the Browns play.
That's fair.
Or the Steelers play. A lot of Steelers fans around here.
Yeah, I
but,
know.
you got to give your man from 1 to 4 on Sundays. And realize he's going to be probably swearing at the television.
Yeah. If you're a Browns fan, it's literally only going to be 1 to 4. I don't think we have any primetime games this year.
No?
No, we might have a couple. I don't know. But usually we don't. You got to be good to get those prime positions.
Great question here. Random question, but I like it. And I have an answer for you. Christian, kind of a guy question. Does it help to have no hair on your head when it's hot outside? For me, no. And here's the reason. I'm a head sweater. I have no hair to catch it.
Oh, it rolls in your eyes and
so,
stuff.
If it's really hot and I don't have a hat on, you see the beads of sweat at the top of my head, you think I'm going to pass out. I look like a preacher in Alabama who's gone off. Just gone off. Caught the Holy Spirit. You know what I mean? So I either got to have...
We need to get you a sweatband.
You know what I mean?
Like a red, white, and blue one.
When it's truly hot, I got to have a hat on, or you're going to be like, Jesus, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. What's wrong? But you're going to look at me, you'll think, my God, is this man ran miles to get here? Well, first of all, I don't run. Second of all, no. So, no, as a head sweater, no. It'd be better to have hair. It catches the sweat a little bit.
Yeah.
Catches it.
Why
So
don't we just get you a little, headband?
Well, they have these things called hats, Lord.
No, I know, but I think a headband
Who wears
would
a
look
headband
cute.
in public?
That would be like a sweatband.
Who wears that in public?
Just you.
Yeah.
After I buy you
You're
one.
talking like there's no cure. Like, what could he do? It's called
Yeah,
a
but
hat.
you have to wash your hats more often because it's right on your scalp and you sweat more.
Well, it's just like my shoes. I pay attention to the weather. If it's going to be a really hot, sweaty day, I have this Under Armour hat, but it's like dirty.
Yeah.
It's been stained a little bit with like dust.
You know,
dirt,
you can
whatever,
wash them in the dishwasher.
and they get destroyed.
In the dishwasher?
They can still get destroyed.
Like
the brim
Gentle
can get
Cycle.
destroyed. It's a dangerous game you're playing.
Okay.
I credit you for knowing dishwasher instead of washer.
Oh, you know,
Because
it
if
has
you
to
put
be
them in the
top racked.
washer,
You're done.
You're done. Throw the hat out. You've destroyed it.
Yeah.
But you have a shot with the dishwasher. But depending on your dishwasher, you could still ruin the brim and ruin the fit. And it just...
Well, that really has to do with the setting. You can't do a heat setting.
No, you've got to do a very gentle...
Yes, and no heat dry.
So it can be done, but it's a little tricky, and it kind of depends on your washer. But I have I have my white Under Armour hat. It's not in great shape, but I still love it.
Yeah.
So I wore that to the fair because it's the fair.
Oh, and it's white, so it's not going to be
white.
as hot.
Yeah. But a bad example, I wore my one Rubber Ducks hat on Saturday, and it sweat through.
Yeah.
But I'd rather you seen that than to see me just dripping off my head.
True story.
So I hope that answers your question. That's a great. I like bald questions. Those
It's
are
going
fun.
to be really hot today, though.
It is. Not wearing a hat. But I won't be standing outside in it either, like for any long period of time. It is 8:08. It is Tuesday, so you know what that means. I added that today.
Nice.
Yeah, it made it a little more raging.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's the Rage Room on the morning show. That means we all get things off our chest, things that are really pissing us off, ticking us off. Just make it go, oh, curses, and shake your fist at the air like Skeletor. Oh. Remember Skeletor?
I do.
From He-Man?
Yeah.
He was scared. One thing about the He-Man characters and toys, they were all ripped.
They were.
They all were in
Yeah, but so were
incredible
G.I.
shape.
Joes and...
Not like He-Man and Skeletor. Every one of them was like, oh.
Well.
There were some G.I. Joes who were like,
no, they weren't.
They weren't ripped like
They had
He-Man.
guns. All of the G.I. Joes had biceps that rippled out from underneath their uniform.
Some of them were in normal adult shape.
I never saw a scrawny G.I. Joe. I want to bring me in one of your G.I. Joes that's scrawny.
I truly wish I still had them. I love to tell you I had all my G.I. So mad at myself for not still having my G.I. Joes or Transformers or even Ninja Turtles. Pisses me off that I did.
Really quick, what doesn't piss me off is that we have David watching us from Cedar Hill, Texas. Good morning, David.
Hi, David. Welcome. I have a friend that lives in Texas somewhere. His name is Dave Cranston. If you
Texas is a big
Texas,
state.
real small. If you run into him at the store, tell Dave I said hello. You can call him Cranny. That's what we call him, Cranny.
I have family that lives in Texas.
I hate swamp butt weather.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. 94 in September, nope.
Let it snow already, Rage Room. Now that.
Okay, hold on a second. I was with you until you dropped the snow. Listen, we get snow for like 5 months straight, so just leave the snow at the door for right now.
All right, we're doing the Rage Room. You guys were already ready. That's fine. I'll go. Rage I have.
He said Texas is kind of huge.
That's fine. You'll find them. Just shout really loud. Oh, man. You know what? Rage I have. Fair people that think it's cool in their 50s to wear T-shirts with the F word on them or curse words on them and just think you're really hot crap because your shirt has the F word on it at the fair when you're only, to me, showing you that you are a human trash bag.
What F word? Just the fair? Fair?
Fentanyl.
What?
There's a billboard by my house and it says the F word and it's about fentanyl.
Okay.
And it sticks in my head. There's 2 billboards by my house that always stick in my head. The fentanyl one saying the F word, and there's one for this cologne for men.
Yeah.
And it's Shawn Mendes looking at me seductively from a beach.
Nice.
Yeah, that one throws me off.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Sean, quit looking at me like that.
Right. He's like, try my cologne.
Hey, you know what, Sean? Maybe I'm thinking about it. So that's my rage. You wonderful fair people are like, yeah, my shirt says the F word. Yeehaw! I'm going to show everybody I don't care. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great, buddy. How's the meth? You got any rage?
I do a little bit. Senior citizens that think that they can just act however they want because they're old.
Yeah. Close to death. What are you going to do?
No, come on, Christian. I mean, there is a certain way to act in public and a certain way not to act in public. I witnessed this old lady do some stuff that she should not have been doing in the middle of a store on Saturday. And I'm like, you look 70s best, okay? There's no excuse. We do not behave like this in public. She's just freaking out on a cashier and demanding some things that to me, she had no right to ask for.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me really mad. I was like, wait a second. And she kept saying, it was almost like she was doing it on purpose. Like, I'm old. She kept saying, I'm old. Okay, we got it. But there's this poor girl that's probably in her teens behind the register cannot do that for you. She has no power here, lady.
But I'm old.
Right. She just kept saying, but I'm old.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
But I'm old.
So that's how I knew she was using her age to try and get what she wanted.
Maybe she was trying to rob the bank.
I don't know. The poor girl behind the counter had to call a manager. And
Give me all your money. I can't. But I'm old. Give me your money. Rage is the overkill that Buckeye fans and Steelers fans do. I'm sorry, guys, but everything in your life, including your toilet paper, doesn't got to say Ohio State.
Okay. That's
Interesting.
Listen, I have a friend. That's exactly this is you just described them. Let's put it that way. Toilet paper, blah blah. You know what I mean? And I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I got you.
So I have a tendency to agree.
Before we're gonna break, Jake, any rage this week?
No. Ow. No.
No, ow, no.
Rage that I just hit myself in the face with the microphone.
did.
He really did. He decked
All right.
himself as he moved it over.
No rage there, but you might have rage. You can call it up 330-450-9292. You can text it in at 330-269-9292. Or you can leave it as a comment on Facebook, YouTube, or on X as you watch the show. Don't forget giving away a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass to someone at the end of the show. Just like the live video and type in banana as the comment. You're entered. Lauren will randomly select one of you at the end of the show.
Jake will.
Jake will randomly select one of you at the end of the show. Forecast from Mark Johnson. Also, coming up, how hot it's going to be. Going to find out. Q92. Reminds me, for some reason, of Charlotte's Web.
That was a really
Because one of the words that the spider Charlotte wrote was terrific.
Aw.
That pig's terrific.
I remember reading the book in school and being really sad.
Oh, it was the cartoon that got me.
Super bummed out.
Cartoon
the movie?
got me, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte died.
I don't think I don't think I watched it after I read the book. I was like, this is too much.
Oh,
My little 4th grade heart couldn't take it.
they were going to give the pig was going to be killed.
I know.
And thank God the spider came up with a plan to write words in her web. And they couldn't kill the pig because, well, it was terrific.
I mean, the amount of ingenuity that happened in that barnyard.
Man, those are some smart-ass animals and spiders.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a job.
I wonder if things like that happen at African Safari Wildlife.
They
Parks
could.
Behind the
They
scenes.
could all talk and help each other, but I don't think. I think you're fine. I don't think those animals go there to be slaughtered and eaten.
No,
They're
but I'm
there to
saying, like,
eat food.
Gilbert's is struggling with his relationship, like they talk,
Gilbert?
Yeah, maybe there's a Gilbert animal
Oh.
up there. Like I'm saying, that's one of their
You
names.
remember the pig's name, right?
Oh, Hamlet? No, I don't know.
Hamlet. You remember the pig Caesar? Jake, you ever hear of Charlotte's Web? Always curious.
I have.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That deserves something.
All right, here we go.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You read it or saw the movie?
Saw the movie. I think.
Now they made a new one. Did you see the original?
I don't know. I probably.
That's okay.
I'm guessing.
I think we watched it in school because you were supposed to read the book.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah.
I don't think I did, but
okay.
It was sad.
It was very sad. It was heavy.
Charlotte gave no F stuff. You remember? She's like, I'm going to die now, Wilbur. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What?
she was a brave little soul.
I have to die. It's time to die. Bye, Wilbur. I was like, Jesus.
Oh, she was like proper.
Like, Charlotte, don't go. I remember.
Oh, it was very, very sad.
He cried. Then all of a sudden, Charlotte's babies came down on their web
Yeah,
and introduced themselves to Wilbur, and they lived happily ever after.
I know.
I think.
I mean, I had an ending, but it was a struggle.
Zuckerman's famous pig.
I remember in 4th grade. I should have known then I was doomed because I cried everything.
Q92.
Hot and muggy weather for your Tuesday. Sunshine, a few scattered clouds, a high near 90 degrees. Overnight clear and starry with a low near 68. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
We can do that. Text in your questions for Joe. What do you want to know about Jake?
yeah, let's hear him.
Text him in. I'll ask Jake. He'll answer. You'll get to know him a little better. No questions too crazy. No questions too silly. Well, maybe. It depends on what you text in. Keep in mind, it's a radio show. If I can't read it on the air, I can't read it on the air. So don't be too gross now. I know the answer to this first one, but I'll ask him just so he can answer it. Does Jake have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Her name is?
Star.
That's a cool name.
It is, and that's her legal name. The first thing I asked her when I met her was like, "Is that your legal name?" She goes, "Yeah."
You're like, that's not your real name.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe
So her
it's like
parents named her Star.
Yep.
Okay. Where's she from?
Ashland, Ohio.
Is she there for college or
No,
she's
she
there?
lives there.
How did you meet her?
Bumble.
Bumble.
Yep.
Great. You know what? Yes for Bumble.
Yes! 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 Yes!
And see, that's why I like Bumble, because the girl has to message you.
Yeah.
Even if you match, you can't talk to her unless she decides, I want to talk to you. So you met on Bumble, you matched, she messaged you, and you guys just hit it off?
Yeah, pretty much.
And how long you been together?
Almost 2 years.
Woo! That is a Bumble success story, everybody. How's about that? So sad.
Like I got teary-eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah. That was
There's
one
a
of
few of them.
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah.
Casper could get you. I mean, you're going to laugh, but I mean, Transformers, the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
Right?
But the 8:21 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian here with you. Lauren, Jake hanging out with you. Don't forget, later on this hour, tickets to see Everclear and the Ataris at the House of Blues, September 11th. It's going to be a great show. You can win tickets to it today, this hour. Be listening for the cue to call. When you hear it, be caller number 10, and you will be the winner. Also, 9 o'clock hour. Tickets to say yes to the free dress cocktail event with Monty Durham at Gervasi, Friday, September 15th. That's going on. But, of course, right now we're in the middle of the Rage Room. So let's go back. What are you guys raging about? Let us know. Call us, text us, or you can also send your rage in at Facebook, YouTube, or on X. Just leave it in the comments here. Someone did say 100% elderly people are the worst, most entitled. Not all, but a lot.
Yeah. Just the things she was asking, like, there was literally no discount at this particular store that we were at. She was demanding a discount, like, because she was old.
Simply based on her age.
Yeah.
Well, what do you get?
And then she dove into how her income is different because she doesn't work full time. You know, this poor girl looked like deer in the headlights. Like, how do I handle this? And she just was not a very nice lady.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Someone said, stop saying the S word. You'll make it show up sooner. Rage Room. That would be a reference to snow in the last segment.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you got that. 'Cause I was like, I was going through the scenario of what the S word was.
Someone brought up, they said, bring on the snow. I'm like, I don't want to drive in snow. I don't want to drive to work in snow yet. All right. I can handle that when it's winter time. I don't even like it then. But like,
no, I
now.
hate it. You know, I'm a big sissy.
My rage is for people who are not handicapped, but park in a handicapped spot. Oh,
Yeah, that's crap right there.
I do hate that. That is great rage because you see it and you're like, are you kidding me?
And it's like you want to call them out on it, but this day and age, you could get shanked.
You could.
I'm
Just had this
saying.
conversation again with the fiance over the weekend about her honking at people and stuff. I'm like, you better watch with that road rage. There are psychos out there that are willing to kill someone over a red light.
Yes.
Why'd you go? Why are you in jail? I killed a guy. What happened? Cut me off.
And they gave me a look at a red
And they
light.
gave me a look at a red light when they turned. Oh. Well, enjoy your life in prison. Sounds like a really good idea to be here. Let me see here. My county had all summer, but waited until school started to start 50 different road projects.
Yeah, it seems like it.
All on our main routes and all being worked on and closed right now. Why Rage Room?
Yeah.
Yep. Another one, Rage Room against the Golden Bachelor. I want to see normal, everyday, wrinkly old people find love, not a bunch of attractive 70-year-olds that could pass as 40s because of all their Botox and plastic surgery. I was so excited for the show, then saw the reveal was instantly salty.
Really? I haven't turned it on yet.
I have not.
I forgot that it was starting.
We
talked about it.
We did talk about it. I did see the pic. I mean, the people on the show are not your typical 70-year-old grandparents you'd go see.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all rich and they all have Botox.
Yeah.
Facelifts.
I have to look up the cast. We'll do that here on the next break.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Spectators at high school football games booing the marching band and student sections during loud group cheers during the performance.
Okay, that's ridiculous. That's not acceptable.
Who boos the marching band?
No kidding.
It's the marching band.
What kind of person? It's probably the same kind of person that doesn't like puppies.
I like puppies.
Me too. I would never boo a marching band. See, I'm right.
Oh, now? Where's I at? I was at West Branch, and the Gerard girl introduced the band. It was like clockwork. She didn't do the year was, but she was like, oh, it was just great. I love
it. Yeah.
Love the marching band announcers and the scripts they always use. Rage room when parents are too hard on kids for sports. Let them play, learn, stay active, and have fun.
I agree. We take it too seriously. I mean, I get it. When you look at your kid and you're like, that's a D1 athlete right there. It's going to be. Calm down, Judith. He needs a childhood.
Well, yeah. A lot of fathers do that. I think more than mothers.
I know some moms that are hardcore
like,
Christian.
Good Lord. I'm like, sir, you're not playing. Sir, you were only good in high school. Sir.
Right.
Al Bundy, could you please calm down for a second?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your kid is not Walter Payton. So I understand. I've seen that actually recently. And me and my brother were actually laughing at somebody for doing that. And this guy was walking around like you'd have thought it was Bill Belichick come back to his home high school because his kid was playing.
Yeah.
Yelling at his kid. I'm like, oh, God.
I got yelled at once because I chucked a basketball at one of the neighbor kids because he was being such a jerk. I mean, major jerk. I mean, this was years ago. And it hit his knee, and his dad freaked out. He's like, don't you know his knees are bad? Like, you're going to ruin his basketball career. And I'd be like, he's a junior in high school. It was a basketball.
Another one of my favorites is the dad that comes down and yells and coaches his kid during the game.
Oh, my gosh. Last year, we had a guy that on the sideline. He would walk behind them on the sideline, like going in the stands, and coach up his kid from the stands.
Yeah. Those are special dads right there. Utility bills doubled. Rage room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun right now.
Mm-mm.
It's not fun. Rage is all the dumb
chip and seal
that these little areas do in the end of the summer.
Yeah, and then within like a couple months they look like crap again.
Sealing is not a permanent answer.
No, chip and seal is definitely not the way to go.
Rage room, working in an office setting where one worker always talks to clients on speakerphone. I get that. Rage room, when people who are not parents tell you how to parent. Oh, is that so, Karen? They said. No, I got it. A rage room and radio hosts aren't as fun and energetic as Q92. Thanks, Mom.
Yes, thank you, Mama Bigglesworth.
That wasn't her, but it sounds like something
I
she'd
know.
say.
Yeah.
Hercules. 828 sports coming up. Send in your rage. Right now, it's Theory of a Dead Man Back Girlfriends, Q92.
David on Facebook said he has pretty much everything that his wife does not like in his man cave. You name it, he's got it.
Anything his wife does not like. All right. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do Guns N' Roses.
Ooh,
Welcome to the Jungle.
that's a good one.
Yeah, that'll work. That says man cave, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see what these man caves are all about here. My man cave was my own room, and I indeed have a bar down there and a shower, and it also links to my garage. Had a dinner table down there, also room for a pool table and stuff. Need to get one down there. Awesome to bring girls to. Yeah.
Yes! 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 Yes!
That's a man cave, Jake.
That's a good man cave.
My dad's man cave is hockey themed. thousands of dollars in merchandise, and a bubble hockey table. There you go. I'd also like all my football cards displayed down there, like in binders. I would do that. Like you can pick it up on a coffee table. Like, oh, look at this. The complete set of 2022 tops. My man cave is all Ohio State themed. I got the big TV, surround sound, recliner, couches, but everything down there is Ohio State. That's a man cave. That's a man cave. I do heating and cooling for a local company, and some man caves I've seen are crazy. From a pool bar to people with golf simulators. Now, that's money.
This month.
If you've got a golf simulator money.
Actually, I don't think it's that bad. I think I've looked into it before. It's reasonable. I think like a cheaper one.
Try a golf simulator. Let's see. Oh, it's been typed into Google a lot. You see prices.
Probably a couple grand, but not like 10 grand.
Jake, I'm looking at 9,000, 3,000,
okay, well,
9,000.
Reasonable.
There's one here for $150, but it's literally a putting green and a tiny TV screen.
Well,
here's one for $300. Yeah, this is just like these.
Okay, maybe.
If you want a real simulator, you're spending at least $4,000.
Okay.
If you really want a good one, you're spending about 10.
Okay, I stand corrected.
You're gonna have to get J&J Inflatable is gonna have to get a little bigger before we go.
Dang it.
I had a man cave from 03 to 2011 when we downsized, and I had one half of it was all Ohio State. One half of it was history of golf. Had a football table, pool table, dartboard, full bar refrigerator down there for eating or playing cards. Then I also had unfinished part of the basement that continued with more games such as air hockey, ping pong. Jack from New Philly. Jack. Whoa. You, sir, could entertain anybody down there in that man cave. Got 12 guns spread out in every room, even the bathroom, and a doormat that says heavily armed, easily pissed. It's a deterrent.
Okay, but are you being followed by somebody? Are they?
You are ready to go, sir.
Are they looking for you?
Yeah, you are a huge drug dealer. Like you are one of the main ones.
No, I just like see him like in the bathroom, going to the bathroom, and he hears something, and all of a sudden he's like reaching down into the magazine rack and pulling out a gun.
I'd like to thank Scarface for checking in. My daughter has a pit bull mastiff dog. No one enters.
Yeah.
I got an AR-15 and a Rottweiler. Both of the Rottweiler. That's another one. Let me see. 3 labs. One has the deepest, loudest bark. Will scare absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
My sister keeps an axe in her car for safety. Again, with the old school weaponry.
You know what? I'm okay with the axe in the car, though, because that could actually help you in a multitude of other situations, like in an accident situation. It could.
If I'm going on a date with a girl, I get in the car and there's an axe. I'm probably done.
You're like, well, it's been real.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, you have an axe.
I'll text you. I really got to go to the bathroom.
Were they out of pepper spray? Like, seriously? As much as I love hearing when everyone has to protect themselves, it makes you wonder what kind of people live beside you. People with swords.
Yeah.
Guy with the Japanese katana. I've also got 5 pits.
Wow.
5. The puppy chow you must go through. I have cameras and another axe by the door, Glock 9mm by the bed. I carry a Hellcat 9mm. This chick has my CCW.
Okay.
Again, I am so surprised by the amount of swords and axes.
Here's my thing.
I think more of you have those than guns.
What do you all do when you and your wife are like, we're going to have, the other couples in the neighborhood over for card night, or we're going to host a party for your kids' birthdays and stuff? Is it like, do you guys go do like a house sweep and like you have a bag that you just like all the weapons go into? Like, how do you, when you have company, like I wouldn't, Like, it's one thing to have them in the house and to educate your kids on how to operate them and like gun safety and all that kind of stuff. It's a whole nother thing to have someone else's kids in your house that may not have that education. You know what I mean?
I am just absolutely shocked.
So, like, I would hope that you like put it away real quick, and then when they leave, and be like, get the weapons bag and put them back out. That's fine.
No idea you guys had this much weaponry. Text message. Also, I take karate classes. I'm a white belt. All right.
Well, you keep at it. Move up that color belt rank.
That is impressive.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
Still to come this hour. It's 8:35, by the way, on your Tuesday morning. Everclear tickets to see Everclear with the Ataris. House of Blues, Monday, September 11th. It'll be a fun show. Like I said earlier, man, they had a lot of hits, Everclear. I loved Santa Monica back in the day.
Yeah.
I loved that song. Oh, your favorite Everclear song? Was it Santa Monica? Was it Father of Mine?
Tell me where have you been?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was a deep song.
It was. I like that one.
That was, if you listen to the lyrics of that song, especially the last verse, woo, he goes in on his dad.
Yeah, he does.
He goes in on his father. Then the Ataris, bunch of hits. But like I said, their cover of Boys of Summer, I still listen to it in my car today. It's a great rock show. Go see with Everclear and the Ataris. Going to do the Q to call later on this hour. Be listening. Be caller number 10 when we hit the Q to call. And you'll be going to that show because that's what we do here at Q92. We hook you up. Speaking of hooking you up, we're hooking up people just for watch. On Facebook, YouTube, and X. Go over, like the live video feed, type in bananas in the comments, and you could win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. How great would that be? Drive through and feed some animals. I saw some animals at the fair, and I thought to myself, you could feed some of these at the African Safari Wildlife Park. Some.
Yeah.
A lot of goats, a lot of sheep. They were doing, you could watch sheep shearing. They had shows to show you how to shear a sheep.
Yeah, it's actually very satisfying because it's usually really thick, like their coat. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I know.
I could be a sheep shearer.
That's one of the things I miss about with living in a condo. I miss mowing my grass.
Yeah.
I loved cutting my grass, seeing the grass I've cut, the grass I haven't cut, and the difference. And I was the guy that would sit and admire my yard after I cut the grass. I would sit out with a drink, standing in my garage, looking out at my front yard like, wow, look how nice. And I would. I miss cutting grass. When we get a home again, I look forward to mowing my yard.
Well, I mean, good. My husband mowed it yesterday because we're having people over tonight. My husband mowed it yesterday. I'm like, it is 90-some degrees out. He's like, I know, it has to be done.
That'll be done.
I mean, he came in, he was drenched in sweat. It was like 4:00 in the afternoon. But my son wasn't home, and recently my son's been cutting it because he's trying to earn money because he wants to buy a gaming PC.
Oh, he wants to go from console to PC.
Well,
oh no.
He wants it for that reason, but he also is taking video editing in high school, so he wants a computer that can run the software he needs to use.
Right.
So, but I mean, we have a deal worked out with him. He's earning some money, and we're matching some money.
Like a 401k.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, I get it.
An early 401k.
Nothing wrong with that. Let's go back to a little bit of rage here in the rage room. See, we have here people who bitch about people parking in the handicap zone. Mind your own business.
Listen, if there's not a sticker on the car or you don't have a passenger window, I agree. Get the heck out of that parking spot. How bad would you feel if someone rolled up who was in a wheelchair and could not access the store they came to see because there was a jerk parked in a spot illegally?
Yeah, no. If you're parking and using a handicap spot, that kind of makes you a trash bag.
Yeah.
Man, I have no problem telling you you're a trash bag. Say, mind your own business. I was like, park in the right spot, trash bag.
You're calling him a trash bag? I've never heard anybody called a trash bag.
What kind of person are you?
Not a very nice one. I don't know about a trash bag.
But you're going to park in someone like a handicap, someone like in a wheelchair.
Right.
Someone who has like a permanent limp or has like a knee or they can't.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, well, I just got to run in and get eggs.
I don't give a crap. Walk your butt up there, Danny.
Oh, God.
You got both legs.
Yes, guys, you tell them. I'm not telling anyone in particular. I'm just saying, like,
Well, no, you're telling the trash bags of the world that think that that's okay.
If you're like, so what? Who cares? All right, well, then I think you're a trash bag. I care.
Yeah, I care too.
And you're a bag of trash. The booing is mostly kids. Some of them are high school age and unsupervised, but this is about the booing the fans.
Yeah.
Some are definitely young enough that they are with adults and not shush. We got booed at while heading over to the home side to line up before halftime. My poor students didn't know what to do.
That's terrible. That's so awful, and I'm so sorry you had that experience. Come on, guys. I mean, we got to teach our kids better too. And not only that, I thought most student sections were like supervised by staff. At least we are at Hoover. Like our kids, there's always 2 or 3 staff members in the student section.
Not all.
Okay.
Some, lots, not all.
Yeah.
I remember when I played in high school, we were playing camel. This is back to the 1900s.
What's that?
We didn't even discover the West yet. But we were in our bus waiting to leave at Camel, and kids were throwing rocks at our bus.
I cheered
We had
for
to
Hoover.
drive with our helmets on until we got out of town. We did. They made us keep our helmet. Our coaches made us put our
we
helmets.
had a helmet. We played one team that I will not mention the actual school, but it's very close to where the station is located. And we got off the bus, and they started throwing things at us. Not just at the basketball game, or at the football game, but then again, months later at the basketball game. Same thing happens. Same school.
That was back in the 1900s.
Late 1900s.
Here we go. So was mine.
Like 99. Last year of the 1900s.
Yeah. Still counts, dear. So, yes, in the 19... I mean, come on, we had pagers. Times were different then. But we did. They were throwing rocks at the bus. Ting, pong, ting. Crash. We're like, what? I remember one coach, put your damn helmets on right now. Put your helmets on.
He was just trying to keep you safe.
Like, I guess we're going to put our helmets on.
Yeah.
And we did. We were fine. Here I am. Hi.
Well, yeah, but still, it's wrong. Teach our kids better. No way.
Oh, the Rage Room. Never disappoints. It's the weekend. Ariana Grande, Die For You. It's Q92. Text message. I had a girl that was interested in me tell me her and her ex are still talking. And if he wants to get back together, she's going to leave me. I definitely ran away from that one. Wow. I appreciate the honesty, but what in the F? Hey, this is great and all, but if my ex wants me back, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no.
Now let's go get a bite to eat. Wait, no.
Bye, Felicia.
We are no longer going to Cracker Barrel. There's no way I'm taking you to Cracker Barrel now. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Man, that is I'm still trying to process everything you just told me. Also, I said this before, my fiance has a rule when we go on vacation. We're not allowed to eat anywhere we can eat at home.
I like that rule.
Can't go to a restaurant you could go to here.
I like that rule.
So I'll see like, oh, look, Subway. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. You can have Subway in Ohio. Nope. Let's go here. Let's check this place out. Found some great, oh, God, can't wait. Just can't wait. Well, that's the cue to call, and these are the tickets we've been telling you about this hour. Everclear with the Ataris coming to the House of Blues in Cleveland, Monday, September 11th. You could be there. All you got to do is be caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you're going to see Everclear and the Ataris. Good luck. What is this? What is a bonus? Someone said. Well, sometimes a company will decide to just give you extra money to show appreciation for what you do. Sometimes they give a Christmas bonus. Sometimes they just give you an end of the year bonus. Whatever. Text message, a damn pizza luncheon. Not the pizza party. Not the dreaded pizza. A kick in the ass. It was not expected. What is going on? On the text line right now. So what? We'll see what it is. What's the last bonus you got from your job, or what's the last way your company or boss showed their appreciation? So far, we have a kick in the ass and a pizza luncheon. Let's see what else you guys got. Man, that bonus sounds wonderful. Yes. Yes, it does. Someone out there had to have gotten something, right?
Right.
This guy got a pizza party. He's winning right now. He can't win this contest. Again, best thing your boss or company ever did for you. No matter how big or small, let me know. Have you thought of a deal breaker yet?
Yeah, if you're not funny, Canadian, or don't like reptiles.
Wait a minute, Canadian? What do you have against Canada?
I don't have anything against Canadians in particular, but I dated a girl that was Canadian and did not end well, so I'm not doing that again.
Wait a minute. What did the girl from Canada do?
She said she was moving back to Canada, didn't move back to Canada, dated my best friend, and went back to McDonald's.
Hold on.
I did it again.
Jake, you made me stop the music again. So if I'm hearing this correctly,
yeah,
you're saying that a girl you were dating at McDonald's,
yes,
told you, Jake, we can no longer be together because I'm leaving the United States and going back to Canada where I'm from.
Correct. Well, I kind of ended the relationship, but that's what happened.
She then, you found out later, did not move back to Canada, stayed here in Ohio.
Yeah.
And then she immediately started dating your best friend.
Correct.
How did you find this out?
They both worked at McDonald's. I closed with them. It was me, her, and him.
So you thought she had quit and moved back to Canada.
Yeah.
She shows up for her shift at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are you doing here, Susan?
Pretty much.
And then she's like, not only am I here, but see your best friend, that's who I'm dating now?
Yeah.
Is that how you found out?
Pretty much.
He didn't tell you?
Well, we weren't that close, but we were friends. Like, we were good friends.
Friends enough that you shouldn't be dating each other's girls.
I would say so.
Did you end the friendship with him?
For a little bit, but now we're best friends. We hang out all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, share a girl. You can share a beer, right?
Right.
Wow. That's a fantastic story.
Yeah.
Wow. Still trying to process all that. Your ex told you you guys were breaking up. She's moving back to Canada. She lied and started dating your best friend.
Yeah.
That's McNuts.
That is McNuts.
That's insane. That is insane.
Is that going on the list?
I think that has to go on the list. I'll watch the time here. But yeah, let's go to random Jake facts. Was dumped by girlfriend and told she was moving back to Canada only to stay in the U.S. and date Jake's good friend. Jake now hates Canada. All right, there you go. That's on the list. We're up to 14 now.
Wow.
Wait till Lauren here's the new one that she missed while she was gone. That is insane. Wow. Okay. All right. So those are deal breakers. What were the other ones? Because I blanked out after you said.
If you're not funny or if you don't like reptiles.
Okay. You don't like reptiles. Okay. If you don't like reptiles.
Q92.
Hot and muggy weather for your Tuesday. Sunshine, a few scattered clouds, a high near 90 degrees. Overnight clear and starry with a low near 68. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Jeff.
Jeff, where are you calling from this morning?
No, Fulton.
All right, Jeff, congratulations. You're call number 10. You're going to see Everclear.
Oh, fantastic.
Congrats, Jeff. Monday, September 11th, you're headed to the House of Blues to see Everclear with the Ataris. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Q92.
There you go, Jeff from Canal Fulton. Enjoy Everclear.
Yeah.
And we'll have more tickets for Everclear to give away. Be listening for that. Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, giving away a pair of tickets to the Say Yes to the Free Dress Cocktail event with Monty Durham at Gervasi. Friday, September 15th. That event's going on from 6 to 8:30. Going to be a great event. You can buy your tickets for it at firstladies.org if you'd like to attend. We're giving away a pair next hour. Good job, everybody in the Rage Room, as usual. You guys are fantastic. Oh, man. Feel better getting all that out, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Just feels good in a day like this to get that all out of your chest. So that's
It's
coming
like,
up.
it's like a beginning of the week cleanse because, you know, I mean, we were off on Monday. So
You are. So you got Rage out and you feel better now. You're off to a great start here at 8:53. Now, Lauren will not be with us in the 9 o'clock hour.
No.
She'll still be here in the building.
Yes.
But she has a port meeting to attend.
Yes, I do.
So Jake and I will get you from 9 to 10. So, and also, like I said, that Say Yes to the Free Dress Cocktail event. Those tickets are coming up at the 9 o'clock hour as well. Kind of sad the fairs are over. I'm kind of sad that, like, it was kind of.
It's
I
like
know
the
summer's-
earmark of the end of summer.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And I know summer's not over until the 21st or whatever. Somewhere in the 20s is when. But, I mean, it just feels like it's like that last true summer. Like I told you guys before last weekend, like, take the boat out, have the barbecue, have your friends over. Now we're kind of all adjusting to, like, everyone's back to school, but football season.
That's the glass half full. You've got football season, our pumpkin spice, our flannels, our bonfires. It's going to be wonderful.
Like this morning, I did a weather. And I'm just so used to the summer daylight. I said, you know, it's blah, blah, blah. Sun's coming up. And it was like, it was the 6. Was it the 6? Was it the 44 break? Yeah. And then I went to the bathroom. I looked outside. And I was like, it's still pitch black. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, those days are over.
My drive on the way in was pretty much dark.
Yeah. I'm like, those days are over.
Yeah.
It's dark at 8 now.
I was shocked. I mean, like, I took the dog out in pitch black this morning. Like, it could have been 10 o'clock at night.
I even dare say I've seen some leaves fall.
I see some leaves turning. Our burning bush.
Across the street?
Yeah. Well, that one always turns early, but it's gorgeous when it does turn. It's like bright orange.
There are a row of trees across the street from the radio station.
Gorgeous.
That you are 100% right, for about 1 or 2 weeks during fall. And I don't normally say things like this, but I mean, the most beautiful colors on these trees every year where I could take a picture and it could win an art contest.
Yeah.
They're just beautiful of red, orange, and yellow, and they're still full.
Yep.
And you're right. We have some
gorgeous.
beautiful scenery with those trees every year for about 2 weeks. But it's just weird. Like last time, it's 8 o'clock, it's dark. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. We still doing turn back the clock?
Yeah.
I thought we passed a law.
No, they keep trying, but nothing I don't think has ever gone into effect. Damn. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
That's not your fault. I don't blame you. I never would.
No. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's Everclear. Father of mine, you're going to hear this if you win tickets to the show at the House of Blues. It's Q92.
Listen to this. So you know Evan, right? I mean, he used to work here. He's also my nephew. There is this place on the way between like North Canton area and Hartville where there's like a sharp bend, okay? So these people have a mailbox and it's kind of like right on the bend. So he took the curve too fast and he hit that mailbox, right? Jacked his car up. Those people, the neighbors came out and they're like, yeah, their mailbox has been hit so many times. They decided to go ahead and fill that post with concrete. I mean, it was solid as solid could be. I mean, they're like, it had to have been hit at least 20 times. And they were finally like,
enough.
This is enough.
They're like, you will now wreck your car.
Exactly.
Christian was big pimping in his Ford Escort. Yeah, it was called a Ford Lynx, but it was literally the exact same.
I'm looking at the
car.
picture. It really is.
Like, I don't know what the Lynx was or what, because it didn't say Escort on the car. It said Lynx.
See, mine was an Escort, the one that I totaled, and it was like, remember those ones that were like aqua green?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
The biggest mistake on the text line, biggest mistake I ever made as a teenage driver was letting my now wife in the car back then. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. What was your biggest teenage driving mistake? When you got your license, somewhere between 16 and 20, you were a teenager.
Right.
What was your big, and it was your fault. I don't mean, I got sideswiped by an a-hole I mean, you made the mistake. It was your fault. It was my fault I hit that mailbox. No one else's fault. I mean, I got it. I pulled that thing right out of the ground. Right out of the ground.
I'll never forget, I was with a friend when we were in high school, and she had her license before me, and we were pulling in somewhere, and she hit somebody's car pulling into the parking spot. Now, when I say hit it, there was there was a scrape, but wasn't horrible, but she did do damage. She backed right back out of that parking spot and left. I was like, what are you doing? I thought for sure there was going to be a warrant, cops, sirens. Like, we were done.
Is it? We're Thelma and Louise now. We have to drive off a mountain. When you ask your spouse to help you with something and they don't help until you're almost finished with the task or until your head is spinning with frustration. Road rage room. Yeah, teenagers do that too. Like I said, our teenager does the trick where she just kind of quietly doesn't do it.
Right.
And hopes that one of us do it. I don't let that happen.
My husband will dumb it down. He'll be like, you've got it. What did you really need my help for? I'm like, oh, okay. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Rage. Satellites can read my driver's license if I stick it out my car window, but the traffic light cannot tell I'm the only car in sight at a traffic light, and I have to wait for it to turn green.
Dude, listen. I will pull up to the light at 44 on State Street, and if nobody's behind me, I'll put my car in reverse and I'll pull back and forward to get the lights go. Tell me I'm not the only one that has done this, okay? It's very sensitive. It works like a charm.
I've been told, I've been in the car, and Jamie's been like, you got to pull to the sensor. I don't believe they're real.
Oh, I definitely believe they're real. Watch next time. If you pull up to the right spot, now you can't be a jerk and pull way past the white line. You know what I mean? We're halfway into the intersection. And I think sometimes it takes more than one car to be there. That's why I think the whole back up, pull forward thing is totally effective. because it thinks it's another car rolling up.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And if you come in too hot, sometimes I think it won't pick it up.
People, I'm gonna go back. People not abiding by the every other really does bother me when leaving.
I can tell.
Parking or like parking decks.
My daughter said it's the worst at school. The parents are the worst. So they have a rule coming out of the student lot. And she's like, it's an unspoken rule. It's not like we've talked about this, but she's like, I feel like all the students are really awesome about like, okay, so you just got let out. Now it's my turn.
Right.
And then when you get up to the next light, you'll let somebody out because somebody just let you out, like to try and get everybody out of the school parking lot orderly. My daughter's like, Mom, the moms are the worst. They will not let students out because they want to get their kid and get out.
I believe
So
that.
she started going a completely different way because there is 2 exits. Not at Blossom, but at school, there's 2 exits. So
Not there.
she takes the back way out away from the parents.
Gotcha. So some lights are just on timers. See, that's what I tend to think. More of them are on timers. Frye or Froyo.
No.
Frye. What is Froyo? Froyo.
Frozen yogurt.
Awful.
What?
I don't like it.
It's
Oh,
like
I-
ice cream.
That is where you and I go different ways. It is not ice cream.
It is.
It is not ice cream.
It's
It
frozen dairy.
It's awful compared. You cannot compare that to ice cream.
That is not true.
You're gonna put that on the same level as a delicious Dairy Queen ice cream cone.
Yes, if you go to somewhere
Oh.
like Sweet Frogs, they give you a million toppings. Christian,
Oh,
just because it's
stop.
frozen yogurt doesn't mean you can't top it with like peanut butter and fudge sauce. And
Well, yeah, hell, I can put sprinkles on the turd if I want.
you're ridiculous.
I can do. Yeah, hey, look, everybody, Poopio. I don't know.
God, you and Tony are so much alike. He hates frozen yogurt too.
Oh.
When my kids would want Sweet Frogs or something, it would have to just be the 3 of us.
Jake, you love Froyo?
I don't love it. I like it.
Do you think it's
I'll
like
eat
ice
it.
cream?
Yeah.
Do you?
And no,
you.
it's at the end. I'm in the middle, but yeah, I would put that in the same category.
Switzerland over there.
No, I would put it in the middle. I mean, I would put it towards ice
Yeah,
cream.
why don't I see you for once? I'm looking at the screen. Why don't I see you on the?
I see him.
There we go.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah, I see him, but I mean, I want
Yeah.
to see. There we go.
There's
There's
his face.
Jakey. There's our producer, Jakey, hanging out every morning with us. I rarely watch the live video.
Hi. What do you? It's kind of like the Brady
Well,
Bunch.
A, I don't like to see myself. And B, I feel like it distracts me from
I get that.
because you end up just literally staring at yourself.
And I kind of gotten used to it.
So I
don't look at myself a whole lot. I usually look at you.
I'm bad enough keeping us on time without being distracted.
Touche.
So I try not to look at that so I don't get even more distracted. But you know. Some schools start back this week. I talked about that earlier on this morning.
Ugh.
The not daughter goes back Thursday.
Wow.
Thursday. My nephews don't go back till like the 31st or something.
2 weeks
But
from today.
Youngstown Ursuline
Yeah,
goes back
we have 2 more weeks of
Thursday.
summer. That's crazy early to me.
Thursday. So I don't know if any other schools are starting this week, but to those of you, the bus drivers, we'll welcome you back this week.
I know. I can't wait.
Some of you, not all of you, but some of you will be back this week. Teachers driving to school every morning, the custodians driving to school every morning, the principals, all. We love you.
We've missed you.
Welcome you back. We didn't get a summer break. But
yeah.
God bless you. Hey, you picked your profession, we picked ours.
Touche.
What it is.
Also, one other thing to add. I asked Jake if he played GTA.
Lauren made fun of me.
You've
My
never
Lord.
played?
You know how I drive, Christian.
Yes.
It wasn't that
It
bad.
was like he
I
hopped
missed
off a
one
controller. and
I
took the
missed
wheel.
one turn. I didn't know. I thought you told me Red Aid was on my right. It was on my left.
Either way, you have eyeballs and you know where the driveway was, and he tried to take us back to get into Rite Aid. I saw my life flash before. I'm like, we're going to take out the Rite Aid sign if he tries this. He did hit the brakes, thank God.
I stopped. We're fine. We made it.
Wait. I'm not sure I understand what happened. You turned right where you can't turn?
No, he missed the driveway. So, you know, when you go up Sawberg, how there's Rite Aid on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, so I told him to stop there to get more candy. And he was thinking it was on the right side of the street. And I'm like, I kept going, Jake, get over in the left lane. It's right there. Jake, over in the left lane. It's right there. And he still kept thinking, no, it's on the right. Like he's ignoring me, right?
He's like, yeah, Rite Aid. It's on the right.
Yeah.
Makes total sense. Right. I get
And
it.
when he finally realized it, he was going to go for it. But we were about 4 feet past the driveway. So almost I would have had to have like busted a mini Yui or gone through the grass. And I'm like, no, just turn left at the light. I'm like, that's why I got real quiet. And I'm like, do you play GTA? Because
He doesn't, does he?
no, well,
I have before, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Would have never guessed. Would have never guessed that. But I'm glad to hear you do.
like,
Debuted it in Ohio.
I know the first picture
It'll
I
grow
saw, I was
back.
like, oh, why'd you do that? Well, here's my question. Why did we have to go from mullet to like Big Ted? Like he shaved
He went
it,
my
shaved
route.
It.
Yeah,
Yes.
he went my route. I don't know. Jake, any thoughts at all on Morgan Wallen's mullet now to a big head?
This is news to me. I didn't know that he shaved his head.
Oh my gosh, Jake, where are you?
He
Where
more than-
are you at over the weekend?
He more than shaved it, my
Yes,
friend.
he did.
Oh.
I'm almost a little concerned I'm right there with Jake. Soup is not a choice I'll make. If I'm sick, chicken noodle soup, but that's about it.
Oh no. I love no, like how can you Jake, I'm going to have to make you some really good soup this summer or this winter to like
Is
win
that
you
even
over.
possible?
Yes, potato soup with bacon and cheddar
come on,
cheese.
don't
That's
give him
not
potato
chili.
soup.
Chili.
Chili's not soup.
It
Chili
is.
is not a
It
soup.
falls into that category.
It's
I make a
soup adjacent.
lasagna soup. Do you like lasagna?
Yeah, but I would never eat that in a soup
But
form.
listen, you do cheesy yum, and it's like ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, and you put it in the bottom of the bowl, and you put the hot soup over it, and it's like this stringy, cheesy. Oh, it's so good. So good with an Italian breadstick or some
I would
crusty
eat
French
the
bread.
breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
You two are the most basic eaters.
You could say bitch.
I know, but I don't like to.
All right.
It's a dirty word.
Sweet and sour's where it's at. F soy sauce. I'm with you, Christian, from Jim Guy. Jim Guy, an early riser, checking in past 7. I love it. Jim Guy every day to the gym.
I know.
That's why we call him Jim Guy.
We've talked about it before because you're like, you miss some of the guys, the early risers that I know.
Yeah. Does Jake like Olive Garden?
Yes and no. I get they don't let me order off the kids menu anymore, so I can't.
What did you order off the kids menu?
I think like the pizza or something, or usually I just get like a side of mozzarella sticks.
You don't like pasta?
I do, but never at a restaurant.
Never at a restaurant? Oh,
No.
you're not that guy, are you?
Yeah.
It's not authentic enough.
No, it's not. I think it's maybe too authentic. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you want like SpaghettiOs?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes
Don't knock
different.
SpaghettiOs.
No, listen. There's a place for SpaghettiOs and
Except,
meatballs.
no, not with meatballs. My son likes them with meatballs.
292. It's 9:16 forecast for Mark Johnson coming up, and also this hour, giving away a pair of tickets to the Say Yes to the Free Dress cocktail event with Monty Durham at Gervasi. That's all coming up this hour on Q92. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a side walk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
No,
less
it
likely.
absolutely could happen, but I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row, and I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking, I can't breathe, I'm snorting, and it's a hot mess, and they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I sneeze. Yeah, I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Q92.
Weather. Hot and muggy weather for your Tuesday. Sunshine, a few scattered clouds, a high near 90 degrees. Overnight clear and starry with a low near 68. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Here today, Christian and Lauren need a little advice. Is it too early to start Christmas shopping? Now, if you know me, you may think I'm going to say yes. No. To decorating, I say no to early. But understanding inflation and understanding how some people are on budgets and some people don't necessarily have all this extra money to go at one time and spend one time big time, I think there is nothing wrong if you know what people want and what you're going to get somebody, in my opinion, to start now and stashing away, putting them in the attic or hiding them in the basement or wherever you hide your gifts from your kids or family members and start now. I think it could be economically, it could be beneficial depending on your situation.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think during the year, here's my mom would shop all year and then we get around to Christmas and she'd give us our gifts and everything. She'd be like, I actually got you some other stuff too, but I forgot where I hid it. So you can't do that. And then throughout the next year, she would gradually find it, or she'd give it to us on our birthday and be like, remember those gifts I told you? Found them.
Happy 8th birthday. I'm 40.
No, that has happened. 3 years later, she found it. She's like, well, I know how you are. You snoop. And she's not wrong. I am a snooper. I've gotten better about it as I've gotten older. But I would ruin my Christmas every year. But yeah, I think with the financial landscape, are you kidding me? If you find a deal on something you know they're going to be asking for, why not?
Yeah, if you drop, 100 here, 100 there, as opposed to going and dropping hundreds in December that you might not,
Well, and I think Amazon's kind of conditioned us to that because how many Black Fridays do they have? You know what I mean? Like they have those sales periodically. So
Christmas shopping, don't see a problem at all.
Nope.
Don't see a problem at all. Now, decorating, that's a whole different argument, and I will die on that hill. I usually do, but I'm okay with that. Jake, your thoughts? Can you Christmas shop early?
Yeah, you can definitely shop early.
Do you?
Oh, do I know? I mean, it's probably smart, but I just...
I get it. How many people do you have to buy for it? You're like,
I don't know. We don't really do gifts between like my sister and brother. Like we don't really do that.
You guys should do an exchange.
We
like,
probably should. We just
buy for one, like pull a name.
Yeah, we could.
I don't know.
Yeah, we stopped. You know what's funny is I get everyone Christmas presents. Kids and brother, sister, mom.
All right, some money.
Well, no. No, trust me. There's a cash limit to everyone's gift, by adult and then by kids. But I'm trying to sound like Grumpy Gus, but I don't always get that in return.
Oh, that sucks. It does suck. I mean, who doesn't love getting something for Christmas?
But you keep doing it because that's not why you do it.
That's right.
You do it because you love to see look on someone's face.
You're so mature.
Begging right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian Jake here hanging out with you again. Lauren on some work meetings today. She had to leave the 9 o'clock hour. She'll be back tomorrow morning. Still to come this hour, say yes to the free dress cocktail event. A pair of tickets that if you want those, we're giving that away this hour. And if you'd like to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, head on over to our Facebook, YouTube, or X live video streams. Doesn't matter which one you go to. Click the like button and leave the comment bananas, and you're entered. We give that away in the 9 o'clock hour. Saw here 11% of online voters say the least favorite part of being married is actually their spouse's snoring. Now, 11%, that's actually a high. If you think about all the things that could be the least favorite part of being married, their spouse's snoring. Do you snore, Jake?
I don't think I do.
Oh, I sure do. I snore like a son of a gun. It's quite awful. I probably have sleep apnea. I just need to get it diagnosed so I can get a CPAP and go to sleep like a astronaut every night.
Right.
But I absolutely not. And if you probably asked Jamie, she would probably tell you one of the worst things about me is probably my snoring at night. There's couples that sleep in different rooms because of that.
Yeah.
They're not mad at each other, not fighting. They love each other, but just because of that, they sleep in other rooms. That is one of the least favorite parts of being with their spouse. I guarantee you that is what Jamie would say.
Makes sense.
If you had to guess what you think Star would say is the least favorite part of being with Jake.
That's a good one.
I get mine snoring, no doubt. I mean, I'm sure there's other things, but that has to be her number one. Has to be her number one.
I repeat things a lot. Like if I get something in my head, like or a song lyric, I won't sing the whole song. I'll just sing like the lyric that I know, and I'll sing it over and over and over again. And she just yells at me all the time.
We just repeat like one line from a song.
Yeah, it will be in my head. I don't know the rest of the song, so I won't sing it.
And she'll be like, "Shut up, please stop doing that."
Yes,
fair. That's fair. We all, like I said, we all do things. My question to you guys listening right now is, what's the least favorite part of being with whoever you're with? I guarantee you. To Jamie, it's my snoring. I promise you it's my snoring. Jake thinks it's him just walking around the house singing one line of a song repeatedly till it's annoying. What is the least favorite part of who you're with, of your spouse? Least favorite part about being with them? 330-450-9292, the phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. You can also comment on Facebook, on YouTube, or on X. Share with the class. Let's talk about it. It's Dominic Fike and Mona Lisa. It's Q92. I spent the weekend in Plymouth, Indiana.
And that went how? I saw your lake picture.
It was a nice lake house. It was kind of fun to be just kind of like in a like lake house environment more than I thought it would be. Just kind of be like, you know, it's quiet. It was a nice lake in Indiana with like all these beach houses around it. Wasn't a huge lake, but it was a good sized lake. And there were some, normal, summer lake houses. And then there were some that apparently, I don't know, Bezos lives in. Because I've seen some houses, I was like, that's a house? I thought that was a country club. Unbelievable how some people live life that I'll never know how to.
Oh, I know, right?
Some of those houses, I was like, man, everybody out in their pontoons and their kayaks. Unfortunately, our pontoon wouldn't start.
Oh, no.
That was the thing I was most excited for, was to go on the pond. I got on the pontoon. We had Jimmy ready to go, his first boat ride. I just sat there going, I'm not going on a boat ride, am I?
Can you just push us out into the water and give us paddles?
We'll make it back eventually, right?
Right.
So that unfortunately didn't. But it was still a good time. Jimmy got to meet more of his family he hadn't met yet. It was good. And then driving back yesterday, I was in and out of these freaking thunderstorms the whole ride from Indiana to home. And I drove through some weather. I was like, there was times I was driving, I was the only one up.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there driving, honest to God, on 30 going, is that a funnel? Like, should I wake everyone or should I just hit the gas and get through this?
Right?
It was funny because I was the only one awake. Baby, everyone asleep. And I'm just looking up. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
What's that? And I know, like in New Philly and some places, they did have some funnel. No tornadoes, but they had some funnel.
Yeah, New Philadelphia, they spotted one yesterday.
Saw pics.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh. But I was dodging thunderstorms the whole way home, and some impressive ones. But fun time, fun getaway with the family. I really enjoy doing the family things now, and looking forward now. You ever been put in the friend zone, Jake?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lots of times.
I'm quite familiar with that.
When did you find out you were in the friend zone?
Pretty much right away.
Right away? What's a key to you? How do you know?
I don't know. They don't show interest. They don't want anything to do with you. Or they might be in a relationship already.
See, I don't consider that friend zone. I just consider that like she's dating someone.
Yeah.
But it's been there. I saw an article on 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And we all know, guys, friend zone is a terrible place to be if you like a girl. I like you. You're a buddy. Oh. I mean, in your head, you just hear, no! Oh, you said buddy? Did you call me buddy? Oh, son of a bee stick. We've all been there. Well, maybe some of you have. A lot of you have realized, oh no, I'm the friend. I think a good sign is when she's telling you about other boys.
That's
you need to realize.
That hurts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the guy you talk to about the guys. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh no. I found an article of 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And listen, I always say too, you're entitled. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to like them back.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I don't think it's rude. If I'm like, I like you, I don't like you that way. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It sucks. But a lot of times us guys, we tend to get pissed.
Yeah.
And start, it's like, just because I like you.
Right.
But it says the reasons why that we get friend zoned is, I'll go through the list real quick. She's not sure what kind of guy you are yet. Doesn't know what we're all about.
Okay.
She's going to keep you the friend zone. She's too familiar with you.
Yeah.
You guys know each other too well. There's no mystery. There's no, wonder what he's like. Just get too close. She probably likes someone else. It says. She might be too busy right now for a relationship. You both know each other's history too well. See, I always thought that could be a positive thing.
It could.
Because, I know your secrets. You know mine. There's no lies here. There's no secrets here. Let me see. She could be dealing with stuff in her life. Could be. She could want to get to know you first, not as a buddy. She genuinely just wants to be friends with you. That's probably it. So those are eight reasons why they put you in the friend zone. It happens.
It does.
It happens, but like I said, for me, I always, if I got put in the friend zone, I knew that my telltale was usually when any girl would start telling me about her boy trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. But you like this.
Not me, but
Oh, I got you. That's when I do I do my little slow fade. I would do my slow fade into the darkness.
Yep.
Be like, exit 92. Asking you guys the worst part about being with your spouse. Text message. We were talking about snoring a couple minutes ago. Someone said, I'm so close to sleeping in another room. I really don't want to, but I hardly get any sleep due to my husband's snoring. I'll tell you, there are a couple nights throughout the past 2.5, whatever years we've been together, where I woke up to found that Jamie was not in the room with me, Jake, and she went on the couch because of my snoring.
Wow.
And I gotta be honest, I feel awful.
Yeah.
But I also don't like that she left.
Yeah, but you also can't help it, really. It's not like you're not trying to do it.
No, I'm not like, watch this.
Yeah, so really you can't be blamed for it. So
no, but you feel as the snorer.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
you do feel bad, but at the same time, you feel kind of sad that they left you. They said, "I can't. I'm leaving you to sleep on the couch because you're snoring." That doesn't happen daily, but it has happened a couple of times. That's how bad of a snorer apparently I can be. And this lady right here must have the same plight as Jamie. I don't want to sleep in another room, but I hardly get any sleep due to his snoring. Now, she has no problem waking me up or telling me hey, you're snoring. So she'll shut it down sometimes.
Well, that's good.
This one's funny. My husband has the worst gas. Worst gas is in all caps. I mean, it seems like it is constant. So that's the worst part of your spouse. So we have snoring and the worst gas. It seems like it's constant. They said, again, the worst part of being with your spouse. What is it? We've got farting and we've got snoring. What's the worst part of being with you? We're not saying you want to break up with your spouse or to leave your spouse at all. We're saying, what's the worst part of being with them? Anyone relate to the farting and the snoring? Does anyone have one we haven't mentioned yet? 330-269-9292. You can call us up, 330-450-9292, or leave a comment on Facebook, YouTube, or on X. It's Dua Lipa Levitating. It's 9:38. It's Q92. Listen to this. More than 14 million Americans age 50 and over Actively play video games. Actively play
It
video
just
games.
plays into how you think the retirement community is going to look here shortly.
40 million Americans.
I believe it.
50 and over. Think about that. They play video games. How about that? They found that in the study, they found that 3/4 of gamers age 50 plus play weekly, with 4 in 10 playing daily. Among gamers age 60 and above, 43% play video games every day.
What do you think they're playing?
I gotta imagine.
Tetris?
Well, you know what? Some of these. Listen, if you grew up a gamer, you stay.
Yeah, I would
I'm
think
not
some of
saying-
them Mario. Because
I'm
that's
not
like,
saying you don't go back and play the classics that you grew up with, because why wouldn't you?
right.
But I think what a misconception might be is that everyone thinks they're all just playing Nintendo and Sega.
Right.
I don't know. Because I'm
What do you think they're getting at the Atari?
going way back now.
We have
Well,
one,
You're
and it
going way
works.
back now. Listen, I have PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every one of them works.
Yeah.
All of them work. My brother has like Sega Genesis, Sega CD. He has Dreamcast.
Oh, I love the Dreamcast. That was my favorite machine.
But and I've done the rant a couple times on this show. I've told you, like, nursing homes are going to be different. You're going to have to have video games at the nursing homes, because Pop and Mama, when they go, I'm telling you, you're going to have people in their 60s playing Call of Duty. People in their 70s playing Call of Duty.
GTA.
Now playing it a little slower, but you know what I mean? But they're going to be playing those games. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in my 40s. I play video games. Your husband plays video games.
yeah.
In his 40s.
Yeah, he's in stories.
He plays video games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see myself.
Like, not super often. Most of the time now he's playing, like, with my son. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like, my
but-
son will
but
come
he'll
and get him
play.
and be like, hey, Dad, let's...
Yeah. But he's not like, what is this contraption? He's
Oh, gosh, no.
like, let's go. Let's play. I mean, I see myself playing with my son. Now, I will. What a lot of you said is true. The video games have decreased since the birth of the child. But don't forget, he needs a lot of attention right now. There'll be a time where he begins to do his own thing.
Of course.
Then I shall return to my normal programming.
Right.
But I mean, that many, 40 million Americans over 50 actively playing video games. I really don't believe. It's hard to believe I don't golf at all, and I have no interest because all my friends do.
Yeah, I'm
and
a
I have
little
no
surprised.
interest. And I have nothing against golf. I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm uninterested to watch it. I'm uninterested to play it.
That's like instant nap. I'm sorry. If you turn on like the PGA Tour,
my
like
friends
some
get-
sort of tournament, no.
My friends get so excited to watch golf, especially like the U.S. Open and like the Masters. They get so excited. And I'm like the odd man out. Like, sure.
There's two sports. And I love I love both of them. I love golf and I love tennis. I used to play tennis. I played tennis in high school. In fact, our neighbor was a master professional, whatever. He gave me lessons. It is the most boring sport to watch ever. Tennis and golf.
I can't.
They're fun to play.
I'm in the minority though, because like I said, how many guys love golf? I don't. And I've tried. Two sports I've honestly tried to watch and get into are golf and hockey. I've tried hockey more than golf.
I'd like to watch hockey. I think I might like hockey.
I love going to a hockey game live. I think hockey live is fantastic.
Yeah.
I
just want to see somebody get jacked up
But
against the plexiglass.
I just can't get it.
That's how you're going to get me to a hockey game.
Someone says disc golf is superior golf.
Disc golf is fun. I really enjoy it on the PS4, PS5.
Disc golf?
Yeah.
Never
With the
played
move
disc
controllers.
golf. Never played disc golf.
That's the only way I played it.
I've never played pickleball.
Oh, I love pickleball. We played as a family up at Butler Park and Green. They have great pickleball court. You'd like it.
Pickleball?
Yeah.
It's just like tennis with a shorter court?
Nah.
And bigger paddle, or more of a paddle than a racket?
Kind of, but there's different rules. And there's a kitchen, Christian.
Pickleball. Do they have a fun name for the ball? Like in
yeah, pickleball.
That's what it's called. Q92. This is your last chance to become a finalist to win the 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP Car Pass. All you got to do is head over to our live video stream right now on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter which one you pick. Like the video and type bananas in the comments, and you're entered. Jake's going to announce the winner here in about 10 minutes. Text message. I can relate to snoring and farting, but my biggest peeve is that he is a human tornado. He leaves a path of things everywhere he goes. Then he gets mad when he can't find anything. I just have another one. I leave my Pepsi Zero cans all over the house. Jake, I definitely do that. I leave them like coffee table, bedroom, my desk.
I'm known for doing that too.
Kitchen, when all I got to do is open the garage door and there's our recycling bin. We have a door from our kitchen to the garage. That's all I got to do is open that door. There's the garage where the recycling go. But you could walk around the house daily and probably pick up 3 to 4 Pepsi Zero cans that I just left sitting empty around the house. That's another one I got to admit that I do. So, yes, I guess I am a snorer and the human tornado as well. I leave a path of destruction. But I do clean the house a lot, if that counts. So there you go. It looks like pretty much the things that people complain about their spouses are about the same thing. It sounds like messy, snoring, and farting. That's what we learned here today. Take that information, do with it what you will, everybody. All right. Time to give away a pair of tickets to Say Yes to the Free Dress Cocktail event with Monty Durham at Gervasi. Friday, September 5th. It's from 6 to 8:30. Going to be an amazing night down there. Celebrating Jackie O's 70th wedding anniversary, and you and a guest will enjoy champagne, hors d'oeuvres. You get to meet Monty and enter a raffle ticket for a chance to win a free couture wedding dress. It's presented by Huntington Bank. If you're a bride-to-be or know someone recently engaged, you can purchase your tickets right now for this event at firstladies.org. But caller number 10 is going to give you a pair of tickets right now on today's Hit Music Q92.
Morning.
I spent the weekend in Plymouth, Indiana.
And that went how? I saw your lake picture.
It was a nice lake house. It was kind of fun to be just kind of like in a lake house environment more than I thought it would be. Just kind of be like, it's quiet. It was a nice lake in Indiana with like all these beach houses around it. Wasn't a huge lake, but it was a good sized lake. And there were some, normal, summer lake houses. And then there were some that apparently, I don't know, Bezos lives in. Because I've seen some houses, I was like, that's a house? I thought that was a country club. Unbelievable how some people live life that I'll never know how to.
Oh, I know, right?
Some of those houses, I was like, man, everybody out in their pontoons and their kayaks. Unfortunately, our pontoon wouldn't start.
Oh, no.
That was the thing I was most excited for, was to go on the pond. I got on the pontoon. We had Jimmy ready to go his first boat ride. Just sat there going, I'm not going on a boat ride, am I?
Can you just push us out into the water and give us paddles?
We'll make it back eventually, right? So that unfortunately didn't. But it was still a good time. Jimmy got to meet more of his family he hadn't met yet. It was good. And then driving back yesterday, I was in and out of these freaking thunderstorms the whole ride from Indiana to home. And I drove through some weather. I was like, there was times I was driving, I was the only one up.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there driving, honest to God, on 30 going, is that a funnel? Like, should I wake everyone, or should I just hit the gas and get through this?
Right.
It was funny because I was the only one awake. Baby, everyone asleep. And I'm just looking up. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
What's that? And I know, like in New Philly and some places, they did have some funnel. No tornadoes, but they had some funnel.
Yeah, New Philadelphia, they spotted one yesterday.
Saw pics.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh. But I was dodging thunderstorms the whole way home, and some impressive ones. But fun time, fun getaway with the family. I really enjoy doing the family things now, and looking forward now. Text message. I had a girl that was interested in me tell me her and her ex are still talking, and if he wants to get back together, she's going to leave me. I definitely ran away from that one. Wow. I appreciate the honesty, but what in the F? Hey, this is great and all, but if my ex wants me back, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no.
Now let's go get a bite to eat. Wait, no.
Bye, Felicia.
We are no longer going to Cracker Barrel. There's no way I'm taking you to Cracker Barrel now. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Man, that is I'm still trying to process everything you just told me. Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
that. Should not be a huge deal breaker.
Unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay.
Remo, Selena Gomez, calm down right here on today's hit music. It is Q92.
Winning.
Oh, God.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Cammy.
Cammy, where are you calling from this morning?
I am calling from work, actually.
All right, Cammy, well, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
Oh, that's exciting.
You just got yourself a pair of tickets to go to the Say Yes to the Free Dress cocktail event with Monty Durham at Gervasi. How's that sound?
That sounds amazing. I'm so excited.
Very, very cool. Just tell everybody, what's the station hooking you up this morning?
Yeah, it's Q92.
There you go. Enjoy that. Brianne, enjoy that all you want. Jake, before we get out of here, we got some business to take care of. We have people go sign up on the live video feed of the show today on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Type in bananas in the comment after they like the live video, and we're going to hook one of them up with a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Who are we picking today, Jake?
Today we have Tracy.
Tracy. She checked in on the live video feed. We're going to be contacting you, Tracy, right after the show and letting you know you've won. And you get to go drive to Port Clinton to feed animals out of your car. And don't forget, I'd like to remind you, $10 extra, you can ride a camel. That's not fun. I don't know what is. That's going to do it for us. Thank you guys for waking up with us here this morning. We appreciate you. We'll be back on Wednesday morning to wake you guys up all over again. Free advice. Not free advice. Wednesday is your call. All requests from 8 to 9. We'll be talking to our friends at the Pro Football Hall of Fame at 8:30 as well. More prizes to give away. And you guys have a great rest of the day. Going to be a hot one out there. Stay cool. Jake, how are you going to stay cool today?
Stay inside.
There you go. Jake's going to stay inside and stay cool. You guys have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. It's Oliver Anthony, Richmond North of Richmond, Q92.